Etienne Famra so say yetina se na yedi Total Sports ebremo ene anopay ene eye Sunday, yes, the first day of June 2025. Yatina se I free samre ekopim say dumienu ebebo yedi Royal Sports ena ebremo sene munim ne Sunday bia yetina se a yedi agudie mu nsem ebremo from 9 to 12 fifie nsem ene amanone nsem ena yedi ebremo ene anopay na ene action no dodo na ebekwaso ewo Europe onim say enra ena 2024-2025 UEFA Champions League Grand Finale no ekwaso na enye agrokra ewo Allianz Arena Germany maimu emra Paris Saint-Germain ene Inter Milan edibo ani sa match we na obianim say Inter Milan ebetimi eyusu omo experience in the Champions League a override Paris Saint-Germain. Nemom awie cheno PSG ema enra final no nipa bebena eka say one of the most boring final ever a omo ahwe in the history of the Champions League. It's answer say PSG ebechi Inter Milan ahwe omo 5-0 there game we there na ensem fata say final no bebrekra eka say Inter Milan nanka omo nim say pa na omo beye there ene eka semi final no omuma Barcelona ehye omo isanse ka Barca ena call final na ka yebehu a thrilling grand finale in the UEFA Champions League na yebehwe Paris Saint-Germain call fa so etimi echi Inter Milan ehye omo 5-0 emra enra nipa 64,327 ekopiemu ewo Allianz Arena omo ekohwe game ni bi enra na enye agrokra na match we urem ewo Paris akwa France bebre na ediaba ama enano paya ura France maimu a French Interior Ministry France omo Interior Ministry no omo akonfirm say nipa mienu afrimu enra nipa beye almost 600 eprepra eno nso eye nsema free France maimu a eba enano pay yede emamo ewo show no so PSG without Neymar, without Lionel Messi, without stars ni nyina omo etimi age UEFA Champions League for the first time edi esi omo na so ye behwe eho ense Luis Enrique aye record kese edi ama PSG and afi in the history of the Champions League ye behwe eho ensem na chese UEFA Champions League no de course nyina no wala se ebetena se enano pay de wo se hu ewo game nim de wo se hu after the match records are atodwa any Champions League no ehun stories nyina wala se ebetena se na fe na no pay or de ehun ensem nyina no e de abreye e wo show no so ntie ensem no minim se dodo na ebe wo Champions League final of course wenra Paris Saint-Germain etimi age for the first time e de so omana so enu echi minim se pre-season stories kakra ebe free amanoniaba and afi transfer stories kakra so ebe free amanoniaba nti enra na dudu na no eye ale Paris Saint-Germain sansa dia enra PSG eye ewo Champions League nim no masa na enya agrokra. penultimate matches of the Ghana Premier League. Unim said ne and a match day 33 games in nyina ekoso ewo Lake Centers ahodo from Kumasi Babayara Sports Stadium to Legon cities ne hasofo game ebekoso no to Brekum and afe Enzema Aliu Mama Sports Stadium, of course, Accra Sports Stadium, and Senche Sports Arena, and afe Kwando Stadium. Matches ebekoso ewo Ghana Premier League match day 33 no ye de honsem ebebrewe a make or break weekend ewo Ghana Premier League in weekend yi ena yebehu team a obeji league no ena fe team a obeka Legon Cities ene nswatraman ho na fe hu 3 teams omo ebeko relegation ye de honsem nyina ebebrew ewo show no so ensema hodo a coaches no ede atudwa Karim Zito eye coach ede ma Santi Kotoko wakasa ede afa game a omo ene mediama ebebo no ye de honsem ebebrew nations of course game a omo ene Basake Holy Stars ebebono enye agrokra ena uko Brekuma eye Brekum Chelsea omo eni bebie ni Gold Stars ene bebo sa matches we nyina no ye de honsem ebebro ewo show no so ye beko Black Stars omo so wunim se Enra Ghana echi TNT echi omo 4-0 ewo Unity Cup third place game nim eno so ye bewura London and I say UK na fi akwa Black Stars after the game no and some of our coaches any players ni bi e de atudwana ya twetwen ehon enkomo ewo ehonum Division 1 so unim say ene na season ni nyina eba wiye enra games ni bi etimi ekose ebehwe ene matches ni ahwe dynamics ni teams a omo qualify aba Premier League ni nyina no ye de honsem ebebro ewo show no so nemom ale Paris Saint-Germain ale Paris Saint-Germain no ade a PSG eyeye ewo Champions League nim no chese ewo say ye bom abaso pa no more Champions League win over Inter Milan. Monfa mo messages no emfamra na yenkinkan emfa emmamo. Aha mo messages no monfamra na yenkinkan emfa emmamo ewo fie ha. Monfamfa 0505225578 0505225578 ho na mo de messages nyina e de efa show no e live on Facebook. Yes, mon join here on Facebook e Otec 102.9FM uko Facebook na wako search engine no na wabo Otec 102.9FM nefa o messages no ede efa ho messages nyina no momfamfa ho na yenkinkan emfa emmamo against all us eno PSG etimi ewini Champions League na edition mo na so de ntia manfo bebre na agi tum say against all us ne say if there was any year ye best start Champions League na amanfo ebeyi PSG edi free winners nima me sure say na ebetimi aye this year because we share over the years now stars are PSG align or more up. So between Eddie winning Champions League, nyina afeli, especially you best start this season now. Kylian Mbappe, every PSG, now a man for him said there be PSG, be the usual French league now. Beji nemom oshe stars Louis Enrique a parade omo this year na. In fact, PSG a good team pa ye. PSG a good team. Oma ya de ntie mo omo abaso. Enti enche wala si beba na ode amano nsem no e de aba yenyi mu messages ne kakra emfa influencer na wala si aba kwese ewu taxi driver. Say the weekend edition on Otec Sports is loud at Abriport Junction, Santase, Patasi Station. Congrats to PSG for their massive victory between against Inter Milan. I said to James, say good morning. The great Total Sports is airborne. Message here say watching you live from Boahinkwa. Congrats to PSG for the win. I need Man United update, transfer news, more fire. Yusuf Idris, good morning. Our congrats to PSG for winning their first Champions League, and I want Arsenal to go and buy the. Okay. From Paul Francis confidence, I say no sound on and off. My name say the Ejinem. Okay, Ejinem Pampe Eugene Ayehu Jumanti sound no Ejinem Pampe. Upon Nowaski say congrats to PSG, especially their coach for winning the Champions League. Yaw Amakom, Yaw Sebe Amakoma in face watching live from Gospel Oak Barber Shop inside Amakom. Congrats to PSG on their win. Greetings to Abedi Mamaye of Boss FM. Abedi Mamaye, aka Obatine Ekekevo, aka Tabet. Unyonko Yaw Sebe Amakoma in face or Chow Minso me Chow and ne anupe. Abedi Mamaye Ekekevo Obatamba. Tabet onon kwani din bebre Jansuba no say wow, you are fantastic. I'm watching you live from Dubai. More update from Barcelona transfer. Greetings to my mother Auntie Maggie all the way from Ashanti Bekwai, JC Krum. Felix Amase, I'm currently watching from Germany. The Kenke seller in Atonsu Agugu. Ruth Boadi say congrats to Paris Saint-Germain. Okay, Ruth Boadi so messenger. Ono so ede aba eno no ma yenhwe messages na ewo ho no na ye nyina ede free ho ede amamo we say boy Danito show no live from or say live at York. Okay, into your boy Danito say show no live ewo York na chese abrochi my moon Lee so baby na boy Danito show into boy Danito anopai ye chiao yada se sa bribia onfa yeshu no eni agro nyankopon enkoso nhiraw na ommo ho ban me chiebusuafo ni nyina ene eye entafo no me girls no nti oboyda nito ye chaw ene anopai we so say they say congrats to PSG. Okay, we ye can read the free Filippo Kwabri Kasem say Mr. Kanu Kumasa Sante Kotoko will beat Mediama today at the Babayara Sports Stadium. Greetings to my daughter from Pomasu Echian Felix and my mother Auntie Mary of Jeninso. Filippo and I say hashtag Otec Sports. Watching from Mfinsisewa Benji Mfinsisewa. Since I was born, I've been seeing the easiest Champions League like yesterday's game. Inter, it seems they didn't play football before. If you know you played this kind of football, why didn't you allow Barca to go and meet PSG? This game is not a final, but rather a group game. Greetings to Honorable Wisdom Osei Buama Okunkom MC Etwima Nwabeja South. We also said or say Eric Nanamu Sisikapa watching live from Affordable House Tekeija. Congrats to PSG for that powerful victory yesterday. Chelsea are winning it next season. Wasco GA say good morning Demonza. I'm watching you live from Sokobane. Yesterday final was terrible. In fact, PSG destroyed Inter Milan. Otec Sports, Papa. Yusuf Idris say hi. Good morning. Our congrats to PSG for winning their first Champions League, and I want Arsenal to go and buy DA. Okay, we made it kind a year for Emmanuel Jan say watching live at Higher Park Al Ain UA. There's only one Milan in Italy. That is AC Milan. They are not like us. Ivan Entry Abuaje say good morning, please check your sound no there. Aha, ya ye ho adwuma kama UG Maradona aye ho adwuma nti say the sound no problem bia ennim. When so say Van Persie, S.A. Van Persie Jr. Total Sports is loud and clear at Atonsu Monaco and the whole meme community inside Lake, or say the whole meme community inside Lakeside. Congrats to PSG for their first Champions League trophy. Update on Chelsea transfer and wishing my darling club Asante Kotoko all the best in today's game. I say do James S.A. Total Sports and on the fire emoji no. At the account. Kojo Rich say I'm watching you live from Mansoafra. So more updates on Barcelona. Upon Nowaski say good morning Awa. PSG situation can be related to Chelsea's team that won their first Champions League. Sometimes you don't need stars to win the cup, but committed and determined players and a tactical coach. From Nowaski, UK, Chelmsford and Odifra Odiaba. Claudia Pizarro, SA, Mr. Awa, good morning. I'm watching the show live from Jankuba. Congrats to PSG for winning the Champions League and pains went to Remontada FC player Mbappe. Inter is useless team ever. Hey, Claudio Pizarro, oh yeah, sure. Say Inter, useless. You abasa. Radidoso say. ADR Richmond, good morning to you all. The fantastic sports show is loud and clear inside a Suefua Samai. Although I'm a Madrid fan, but a big congrats to PSG for their great victory over Inter Milan. I was expecting Inter to win the final, but they couldn't. Greetings to my sweet mother, Mame Fefefe, the Awachi seller, Otec Sports, Papa, Shoto Khan, as more fire, and all the fire emoji no, at the account. Edu Ebenezer. As ope update on Chelsea. Okay, yada CP. My main way on my WhatsApp line. I say good morning, bro. I'm listening to you now. Abedi Mamaye, head of Boss FM Sports. Abedi Mamaye, head of Boss FM Sports. I'm at Yaosebe Barbering Shop. I'm a kum. Not just say Abedi Mamaye, aka Tabet or Batamba Ekekevo. Yada CP. When so say listening to you live in London. Oi, Papa Shaggy, me a Shaggy. Shaggy there. Me nyonko pa, my friend, my brother, my bibia. Or say Demonza, listening to you live in London. Shaggy, a Manchester United supporter can see a pa. Yene na Ghana hana watutuma wudwane akwakọ share London ejanti Shaggy me chow uni ebusuafo nyina anti yede messages no esia e dia mamo na afi walasi e de amanone nsem no e de aba owia aha Kofila bi the governor ebetena se abedwafo nyina ebetena se na ensem ne papa mu kama e de amamo eye Total Sports e na wasugusu a uti aha mun join Facebook no na yemfa ensem ni nyina emfa emremu ewo ehon kwakudu amufa or say please I want to know what's going on at Chelsea. Isaac Yabuase watching the show live inside Jacobu from senior Shaggy Jacobu. Young Mugis as a good morning Awa, and Inter is such a disgraceful team in the world. Gabriel Chief on Facebook or say good morning. I'm listening live at Kumawu. It's me, Bafo Kotoa. Seth Oreku as watching live from Basildon, UK. Good morning, Demonza. I regret wasting my time to watch yesterday's game. With what I saw, I feel is the worst finals in football's history. I hope Arsenal signs a striker to stay competitive next season. Greetings to all my friends and family inside Boku Room. Kwesi Ajimai say watching live from Dompoasia Danse. Congrats to PSG for winning their first ever Champions League with Star. A mega big up Total Sports. Okay. Yada say, wala say Eddie Amanonensem no eba. nyame adom bibia bɔkɔ ɛnra AQ3 hɔ yɛ de kama pa
fantastic ɛnra no na ɛnyɛ easy wɔ hɔ adeɛ baako no sɛ AQ3 na meka sɛ yɛpie but no kure ni kumase an no places bebree aba behind my nipa yɛ sɛ wo mu a one day bi na Demonza wato afa baby kakra na ahe kamanti AQ3 ɛna ɔmo hosti yɛ ne na ɛyɛ fantastic ɛyɛ final ɛna ɛyɛ place a meka ne sɛ yɛ commentary wɔ the other side no na ebi mu nso yɛ wɔ mu program wɔ baabi ba obi understand bi obi the same compound ba sound no won tese obi de ɛbɔ fa odi mu aka sɛ obi yɛ nti no kure ni AQ3 de ɛno ɔmo hosti end na ɛhɔ no no ɛyɛ baabi a meka ne sɛ ɛyɛ fantastic pa yeah but final no and nkrofo be be disappointed.
Was there a final or an a preliminary stage prelims be
a game a chair say one opponent a bruno yonko su bebree kwa and from how our interplayers and any penifoni be kasa free hormone clearly who say na contest and no muntimi omo buy but omo intimi and no see here inter buy but omo intimi yes Simone Inzaghi money mpanimfo no nsɛm ɔmo keka ka ne nyina kyerɛ clear sɛ nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ no mu a na kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ a ɔmo no amoa wɔ mo nti me de bɛka ne sɛ yɛ enjoy game no wo bɛka ne sɛ two sides a ɔmo nyina duru final but Demonza no ade na amanfo yɛ disappointed in performance a Inter dem ayɛ
okay
yes
okay menim sɛ hu nsɛm bebree na ɛwɔ ha nsɛm bebree na ɛwɔ ha wo de brɛ
kana some aje tournament no area so man so entim na PSG bobo kono any international Milano any twim na wo Alliance Arena game ne pa na wie no na Inter atena wa ye nhwe ma chese PSG team no acho ma bom e kama akonom na ma chese mo so antimi antebe na game na nkasa na mese na ya yore wo sam ne nyina ene sam na ye Inter bobo kono amanfo kasa ye sopa wo mo a ne nyina no ene se momo no ye tie ne san ba sababo kono kwani final na mantwe amachesa sane yama nyina entimi amaso a moba beje atamoni ase amachesa ne yama troka na makwakoya na ade na nkasa no eno nso na yawra wo sam ye de won sam ne nyina eno nso timi de aba nemum ye ba Sunday anopose ya na chesa ocean nso na se Diamond Scientific Care and Research Clinic komo de donne care ba mesha no e de aba adwama so de tie ne sam no ye bema o ye oba e donne care ba mesha na no bema de some no bina fe ugina brane bema na nkasa se o mama bu bema de mese oba hu anum a some sane yama hye na kyese enema nyina no timi akoye bema de hu no ento oba so nyese kwakoto nsa bo no anase obetia bo nebom no mese wankasa unikam no na se wankasa nyesisimudin ma bibia no timi ekoye kama bema me enwu fufuo so ye na kyese wankasa nso wo hono a ade a ye fene san eye kaseti a ebe free ma ba ne nyina nko sansono ene obetwe fa so na fe ye chi wo no ne nyina nso efri wa donne keba mesha ene na no pay me come for area ma be me bia asa wonum bia me ba cho oyire onka nchema no obebu na fe no me ba cho efie nso atimi atadin enti eye donne keba mesha ene na no pay me come for ya mo bi bia esam obonum bi onunum bia ebe boa pa ma chese ne ma ne nyina no eno nso atimi akoso kama eno eye ɛyɛ donate kɛba mesha ɛma mo gyina gya ho kyɛ ɛyɛ adwuma no nyina no ɛyɛ donate kɛno na mo nom bie mo nom a ɛbɛma kyɛ ne sɛm ɛyɛ emogya no ɛno nso asɛkuleti kama sanso na memfa nto ne mo ɛsa skin ne nyina no ɛbɛtumi atɔ so ma kyɛsa baabi anso no ɛno nso atumi akɔ so enti ɛyɛ donate no ɛna kyɛsa ɛna no pɛ me kamfori am obi pia ɛsan nso bɛgye bie na afei no wabɔbɔ ne kama ama nneɛma no nyina ɛno nso atumi akɔ so baabi atontɔn no ropia no wobɛnya donate kɛba mesha mese bɛma gya twitwikyere no ɛmmoa ɛbɛma ɔbɛma no awu sanso no ɛna bɛma a wodeɛ wowɔ hɔ no mu a ne kyɛ sɛ wankasa no ankasa no bɛma no ɛho hiaw no aboɔ kraman se adeɛ kyena no pa na kyɛ sɛ yɛabɔ no ama n'ani atu yɛabɔ no ama ne sisi mabu yɛabɔ no ama ne nan mabu yɛabɔ no ama napɔmpam apae a ɔno ɛmfa ne ho ne mmom no ɔhwɛ ne nan ntam na kyɛ sɛ ne bɛrima no ɛda hɔ a ɔtafere ho no afei no wada nyame ase na so wɔde ne bɛrima akyɛ no ɛyɛ dɛ a ɔno nso namu a ɛnneɛma nso bɛtumi akɔyɛ enti nipa deɛ ade nti na ɔbɛrima no ɔma ho yam na yɛdonate no ɛna kyɛ sɛ mekamfo deɛ ma ɔbra Otec FM ha mebatwɔ ɔba dodoɔ bi a wopɛ no sɛ ɛyɛ maako anan enum edu ɛna kam no ɔnsa nso bɛtumi aka ne kama na afei no wɔn nso wagye na afei no wɔde abusua no nyinaa makɔ akɔkyɛ ne kama ama biribi nso atumi akɔ so kama yɛde ne nyina no ɛno nso atumi deɛ babɛde nsɛm no mu ɔba na mmom no mebatwɔ ma menyi tennis ne mframfrɛ ne nyina no ɛno nsɛm wowuram ɛwɔ french open a ne kyɛsɛ ma no fam no deɛ ɛte ne nsɛm ɛyɛ ma kyɛsa wodoɔ ɛne de a me ne wo kɛsa no ebi bɛkɔ so hyɛ no nso ɛsɛm ɛyɛ ababaawa ne din ɛde Jasmine Pauline ɛne den no ɔne maame a ne din ɛde Elena ɛde Spiritolona ɛnso ɛde bɛbom ama san game no ɛno nso atumi aba so kama yɛka no ɛno nkora ahyɛ aseɛ dada enti Elena nso no ɛda fam a mepatwo maame a ne din ɛde Jasmine Eli di ama biribi nso no ɛno nso atumi akɔ so kama hyɛ no nso ɛsɛ Elena Rabekina ɛnso ɛbɛgyina ne nan so no afei no ɔne Ika Swatec nso ɛbɔ anɔpa 10:30 a ne kyɛ sɛ ɔmo nso kuma kama ama bibia nso no ɛno nso atimi akɔ so kama yɛde ne nyina no ɛno nso atimi de abahyɛ no nso ɛsɛ yɛka no ne kyɛ sɛ Queen Wensen nso bɛgyina mo na afei ɔne maame a ne din ɛde Samsonova ɛnso ɛde abom kama ama bibia nso no ɛno nso atimi akɔ so yɛka no ne kyɛ sɛ deɛ yɛte ne sɛ Arena ɛyɛ Sabalenka ɛnso bɛgyina mo na afei no ɔne ababaawa ne dede Amanta nso no ɛde abom ɛno ɛyɛ 12:30 na kyɛ sɛ ne nyinaa ɛno nso ɛbɛtumi aba so yɛde sansam ne nyina no ɛno nso ɛtumi de ato dwawei no ɛyɛ French Open no na kyɛ sɛ ma no afam no yɛyɛ sɛ adwuma ne nyina ɛtumi de ama kama yɛnkɔ yɛnom no afei no bɛbatwɔ ɛmɛma no afam no yɛmfamra ne yɛnka nkyɛ sɛ owura ne din ade Alexei Paprin na kyɛ sɛ ne deɛ no wahyɛ aseɛ dada ɔde owura ne din Tommy Paul agyina mu ama kyɛ sɛ deɛ tene sɛ fɛnsɛte no ɛna no nso agu so a ɛbɔ so yɛte wo nsɛm no ɛno nso ɛtumi de aba kama ɛnti wei no owura mu awɔ deɛ tene sɛ kɔ Susanna ahonom na ne nyina ɛno nso ɛbɔ so yɛte ne nyina no ɛno nso ɛtumi de ato dwa hyɛ no nso ɛsɛ ɛbɔ ɛna awia 12 a owura ne din ade Benchelton bɛgyina ne nan so na kyɛ sɛ ɔne Carlos Alcaraz nso no ɛde abom kama hyɛ no nso ɛsɛm Francis Tefo ɔno nso ɛbɛbɔ ɛde ɛteɛ owura ne din ɛde Daniel ɛyɛ Otame ama bibia nso no ɛtumi ankɔ so kama Lorenzo Musetti ɛbɛbɔ ɛde ɛteɛ hɔ Garon ama kyɛsɛ ne nyina no ɛtumi aba so ɛne ɛyɛ 6:15 anwummere na kyɛsɛ ne nyina ɛno nso ɛtumi ato dwa enti wei ɛyɛ French Open no ana ɛyɛ yɛn wɔ dwuma kama deɛ mo ama bibia nso no ɛno nso ɛtumi akɔɛ ne enti yɛnkɔɛ no mo no afei no yɛmfa nsɛm aka ne nyina ɛno nso ntumi mmara ne nyina no ɛne sɛm ɛyɛ donate kɛba mesa ɛfiri Diamond Scientific Herba and Research Clinic kasoyɛ no ɛna kyɛsɛm ɛna no pa yɛde ne nyina ɛno nso ɛtumi de ama wo kama ama bibia nso no ɛno nso ɛtumi akɔɛ ne na deɛ ɛteɛ ne sɛ ɛnsɛm foforɔ ma no na kyɛsɛ yɛyi UEFA Champions League na ɛne ɛte wo nsɛm awotɔ no ɛno nso ɛtumi de aba no enti ɛna no pay obɛjoin ne wɔ Facebook no so ɛne YouTube ne nyina mebatwɔ Facebook no ɛyɛ Otec 102.9Fm Otec 102.9Fm opa like page no na afei no wahyɛ live video ɛno ɛyɛ deɛ te ne sɛ Total Sports with Demonza no ɛbɛboa Palma show ne nyina no ɛno nso go viral yɛyɛ ne sa no mebatwɔ o comments awodoɔ ne nyina wode ban na ɛbɛredi wɔ show no so ama obi nso no ɛtumi wɔ sɛ na no pay no wa ana chese ye twi de attend social media street no so entim ano aye Facebook no Otec 102.9Fm Otec 102.9Fm ode ba na fe ne everyday ne kama e de ama na fe no ene ma ne nyina no etimi akoso entini nyina no aye Facebook no YouTube no hey Otec Sports a hono no me ba cho ye dem clear a hono no onso betimi join na fe no wo follow me ba cho o subscribe ya na fe wan kasa no ba na ade ni nyina wasan ye ne kama wa bra onso no o do comment a wo do no e de beto ose Demonza nso no e be kan wa bra show no nyina eno nso betimi akoso no chasa be bia nso no etimi akwe ne enti sade ya na me ka no me ba cho you wait for Champions League no ya bomoten a crown ni nyina ama ni nyina nso ba so our Alliance Arena mamen confirm some aya saida letting at the Paris Saint-Germain and saida the day at the Inter and at the bobo me pacho we no ewie no na chese akwakoye de tennis aye pochiri krabo aye pompalu pabo mesi kofie kowbo ana de tennis PSG adiama Inter no e kan makomakonum ana Inter adima anase Inter gye adi gu wo ho na PSG go so no de woman ye player ni ding edi Ashraf Hakimi enya first goal edi ma PSG wa bra ni about 12 minutes ya ball ye drew 20 minutes no ana Desiree Doué aye ni 2 edi ma de tie ni sem aye PSG on the 63rd minute boy no asa ball second goal onya ni brace for the night into a quarter 3 ye wura mo 73rd minute no owura ni ding adi Kvicha Kvaratskhelia enso no abomotin ayene 4 adi ma Paris Saint-Germain bobo kono na me poto owroni te adi seni Mayulu enso abayane 5 ono ana na chese okuta dadwa no adi baba ball interphone enso efra da kanuma omode wa mokose fom kama ama chese ne nyina nso no eno nso akoso me poto game no final score no aye Paris Saint-Germain 5 Inter eye neo ana game ne nyina eno nsom pass so ye te sansam ne nyina no eno nsom tebedi aba enti share me Facebook na sana fedi akabia no yankangum ne mfa ne nyina nso no enti me mfamra kama ne nyina ene se ene ye o video sawodo ene picture sawodo ne nyina no ye de brabo kama na chasane ma ne nyina eno nsom atimi akoso enti wo de na no ene san Obe join you on Facebook and also Otec 102.9Fm Otec 102.9Fm na sono ana obana fe ya jumane kama ama chasane nyina nsom atimi atom na fe no ene ma ne nyina atimi akoso yankua no na fe no me famra na me kancha wo say after the game no ensem pina nsom atimi akoso kama na de atene se me wrom na fe no me nsem ne nyina atimi de abade a kwabra se bibia ya set wa wie bibia ya hyemwo aha eno nie me ba cho de woman no and it's a game a boss wa Paris Saint-Germain bobo kono ati Inter ewu wo mo akanum ema mo nso no entimi ante kanibe no on say Desiree Doué aya boya onya brace for the night mamin fantu anymore some player no ye can ano ana baba the youngest player ever cheso no some boy wait for Champions League final no a player ni dey and Desiree Doué no last time na me can boy no anya 19 years on one kasa and some upon 10 years record no ama baby and some course come here kono shannon some player let dey and Desiree Doué and some baba player on some record say you wait for Champions League no. Let's just after some Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes, our record way 2014 no. Desiree Doué ababe player. Maybe I show you wait for Champions League no. And also abomate. Let's just when you go, assign assist and not about 2 goals. Asa provide assist point no. I record am Pacho Ronaldo and a year be 2014 Opogo. Asa make assist name no. Me Pacho Desiree Doué no. About 2 goals or some the assist so ama bibi anso no. And some course come ya teni na. And some pro when no pro so no so na point ankasa no. And just a game no. The tennis MVP no, the attendance man of the match no, Edema the 19-year-old boy ya. Maybe to already did it Desiree Doué after some man of the match no. But in confirmation already ade Marcelo da Silva Junior oye former Real Madrid player no and the provide boy and it ade the tennis center die na award no and some ade man no into Facebook no ade YouTube no so no owura ne tin ade Marcelo ane Desire die na da so no le chesanya sam keto kra eno eye kakra me pacho de tie no ane some owura ewa UEFA Champions League no mu a eno some buy a ten some out no eno some timidi abama bibia so no eno some timi akaso kama mame empanifo do a omowura mo no Marcelo ewo ho na me pacho se enra Thierry Henry de no eno so ho Thierry Henry on se my France ni enra na France contingent ni nyina ahwe no se Paris Saint-Germain so no ebeje na fe ye ka amanfo ka ai French league no Farmers league na fe yense so no na chesa no so ho empanifo do no ewura mu kama owura ne ten ade Thierry Henry Daniel so no boy juma ensom ade amade tie ne sem aye kampana wo ya juma ensom ade mo no be bia koye kama wa Bra Henry esia owura ne tere Ousmane Dembele no and then the screen is on and pennyphone my boys ready to come and my bibian some so let me patch already at the Ousmane Dembele and then net on anta some the tennis trophy no or see already Thierry Henry next walk asa at the and some out no and some ultimate to ja now Dembele and Yabusana say Bema say the PSG mutuhim he busieni no kwaya no and was say aha busieni ben was oh say Mbappe ona na agye yi ade ata na ni ase twintwan boyi ante bone bo oje no woche debi jemu mame ai na match Champions League sa boyi say no enkakra sa ma jane kwan na okọ ye asamo bo better than sana Mbappe wa ha eno ana yebusa Ousmane Dembele eno say no na ebia ono de odwen say Kylian Mbappe no senko ho anka Paris Saint-Germain bobo kono enkombe ya stronger wase unim de beba na de okane sam aye boy na nkasa no na ne die so wa asase so nyina ene sam obebo adiama Real Madrid bobo kono wase eno ana chese abomaden etimi abom adiama na nemo Paris Saint-Germain de na omodie so no ene sam ombe chese for UEFA Champions League no eno omoto asa akwantuo ne so edo omaba beturu anu omo focus ye ama chese individually omo so aye adwumaden at this time no omatimi achibi sade no eno aye owura ne tin ade Ousmane Dembele ana de sansam ne nyina eno so tibidi atodwa ana omo say na be ma san ye o kan say no masa ene wa bragu pa o esansa o check mra o kodi ne bonsa he o kwaye no fetir sakir sa ana chese tim ne tonwo o ba PSG wa ba be je trophy ne de amomo na wan kasa ne nye ebia chese adwuma wunu na ukoye ewo bonsa eno na Dembele say debi ono na this wade wunu ne nyina ene ne dream club ewo ne team nyina no eye bonsa bobo kono na eno ene otu anamon sem obekọ akopo ede ama bonsa team no o se bonsa eye club etana kuma so on kasantia club ne ta enfon sem eye Champions League gran kasa wakọ akwaje with Paris Saint-Germain no o se still bonsa bobo kono etana kuma so tempia no ene dream club ono som atwene ho ano eye owura ne din ede Ousmane Dembele ana chaso no son ene sansam ne nyina etimidi atodwa ama bibia nso no ene nso atimi akwe no na me patro ma me boy ne tere William Patro ne yere nkoma no onsa boy na baba ye player baako a wa baba ye the first ever Ecuadorian one nso age UEFA Champions League no enti Ecuadorian odi kan awa bakosem mu wa baba je de tene say UEFA Champions League no eye William Patro boy no waya Ecuador ni entesana de nyina no eno nsom ati asese no okona nim kama ama adwuma ne nyina eno nsom atimi ato so ya tene nyina no eno nsom atimi de apana fe bebia nso no eno nsom atimi akaso kama na me patro player ni ti ade de tene sa Victor Mercado Vitinha enso wura mu our ex yoje yaso ni anya adwuma no me macho owura ni tin ade Vitinha ewura mu ex no so no or the kakra kokoto ho me picture no na fe yedin komane kama ama chesa bebi ansom atimi akwe Facebook no makane sem Otec 102.9 FM Otec 102.9 FM let chesa bebi ansom atimi akoso kama Vitinha say nani aje pa ese PSG bobo kono ɔmo atimi agye UEFA Champions League no ɔsɛ hwɛ baabi de hyɛ timi kwadane baabi akoa ɔno Vitinha na ɔbɔ ɛde ma Wolves ɛwɔ EPL no mo wɔtwe a ankwa nkosi hwee ɛnɛ wabɔ Paris Saint-Germain aba bɛgye deɛ ɛte ne sɛ Champions League no kwabena yɛ picture o ɛna Vitinha ɛdeɛ ne da so enti no o check me wom saa na ɛteɛ enti Vitinha sɛ ɔno nam Wolves ama nneɛma nyina nkoye no ɔba PSG no adeɛ no ne sɛ afa wei ɛyɛ fala adeɛ no afa deɛ ma na lectures nneɛma no nyina ɛkɔ so enti ɛyɛ boy no nso no ɛposte UEFA Champions League ɛyɛ trophy a ɛso na pɔmpɛ mama kyɛse ɔno ankasa no ɛteɛ mu sɛ yes this time no ɔno nso ɛyɛ adwuma no nyina ɛno ɛyɛ boy yɛ ne din ɛde Victor Mercado Vitinha boy no ɛne ɛde no wɔn nsɛm no nyina no ɛno nso ɛtumi de ato dwa no yɛnkoɛ no mu no afei memfa nto dwa ɔwura ne din ɛde deɛ ɛte ne nsɛm ɛyɛ Ronaldinho de asɛs Moreira Gaucho ɛyɛ former player adema Paris Saint-Germain bobo kono onua nso timi take to X ɛno nso wɔ hɔ kwabena fama me Ronaldinho handle no wa bra no so no congratulate Paris Saint-Germain bobo kono na owura ne din ade Ronaldinho wasem boys na ya adwuma ama chesa ama baba wi ne trophy no ade ama PSG bobo kono enti de o kan nyina ane sem Paris Saint-Germain bobo kono that boys na se na wa bom aba so esem amo first ever UEFA Champions League no this players we no let chesa amo na pomoden ensem atimi wi ne trophy na ma bebia nso no atimi akose kama ya samane nyina no ɛno nso tibidi aba ɛno ayɛ deɛ tɛ ne sɛm owura ne den ade Ronaldinho de assess Moreira Gaucho ɛna de samane nyina no ɛno nso tibidi aba no yɛnkoɛ no mu no afei no memfa nto gya ma menconfirm sɛm owura ne den ade Rio Ferdinand ɛna papa no akasa wa sɛ hwɛ ɔno wɔ ɔtahwɛ bɔɔ paa na nokura nie asɛm a ɔbɛtumi aka ɛne sɛ saa kwadaa no a ne din de Desiree Due no masa wiase hwɛ ne yie na ono ɔse ɔyɛ privilege as a 19-year-old kid bi to say our confidence na kyasa boy na nkasa no ne mu hene ne mu toro ɔgye bɔ ne tia so de ne nan foso no wakam miensa ade agu ne benkum na afi no ben nan gu ne nifa lecture so mo kwa ɔse akɔda we no o check na lecture so no ankasa no yade sem high level profiler enyan sam keto na ne game na ankasa o check a diaso mu obi a asam ano so betimi ahwe bi ɔse another teenager say all bank kakra na kyesa niema betimi akoe no Desiree Due eno owura ne din ade Rio Ferdinand nso no and take it to X what is something nyina eno nso atimi aba let me portray Paris Saint-Germain bobo kono head coach and din ade Luis Enrique papa ne the Spanish nko na ya wota kan o okokoya one way ya let kyesa niema ntimi ankoe Luis Enrique ne ebusa ne se bema se de nkakran kra wo de PSG for na je na say na nkasa no Ballon d'Or na manfo ka hu hwan na de be man and was say we straight no de be ma boy na ne din ade Ousmane Dembele no na one de was say the way ene na kyese anwumre no fine na ne kwaso no na game no wasam no waka was boy no hwe hawa o defend here hwe hawa boy no oba drop it deep na chase waba beje ball na ochire players awodo no wo dash fa ha uram ne yempian fama na afi no aye ball no nso alfa kona bibia nso ntimi nkoe no osen sa dwuma na boy ne boy no we aye ade baako a chire leadership osen this season we player ne team ade Ousmane Dembele ni goals eno na bo PSG bobo kono ama matimi agye aye we no and was title sa boy na je no lectures anya better ento ne de no doubt about it no ne Ballon d'Or no aye Ousmane Dembele no ade be ma no eno aye owura ne din ade Luis Enrique ana chesode ba ose we no aye perfect treble ana saida ne tin ade Paris Saint-Germain so no amonsom atimi agye ye tin nyina eno nsom atimi aba na yenwem our French national team no mo on say amo players ne be about Paris Saint-Germain mame amo tweet no kabra esanse boys no amo do amo pictures no e baya na amo so congratulate amo les Blues amo de na me kan no amo say Ousmane Dembele Desiree Due Bradley Barcola Lucas Hernandez Warren Zaire Emery and Presne Kempembe yes ano sonsom ano no ɔse saa boys we no lectures ɔmo nyina ɛyɛ francefo a ɔmo bo ɔmo ba so no afɛ no ɔmo nsom adɔm ase ɛsɛ ɔmo timi ɛyɛ saa adwuma no ama bibia nsom atimi akɔyɛ yɛ de ne nyina ɛno nsom atimi de abɔ no kyɛsɛ bibia nso no ɛno nsom atimi akɔyɛ kama kwabena de me nse ka ɛne sɛ ɛnɛ ɛyɛ first June meboa ɛnɛ yɛ first June wɔn aha prepare for mo dressing room ɛyɛ celebration videos ni bi ɛfama me deɛ me nse ka ɛne sɛ yɛsɛ PSG bɔbɔ kɔ no ɛnɛ 5 p.m. Central European Time ɔmo bɛyɛ trophy parade treble ɔmo gyeeɛ no ɛsɛ ɔmo twi mɔntene so na afei no bibia no ɛtumi ɛkɔyɛ kama na Paris Saint-Germain bɔbɔ kɔ no mebakyɛw de yɛteɛ ne sɛ wowurɛ mu ɛwɔ Paris hɔ nom a deɛ me nse ka ne sɛ France man ne nyinaa yɛsɛ solo ko no ɔmo twia no ɔmo twi ɔmo twia no ɔmo twi ɔmo twia no ɔmo twi na France deɛ yɛ ka ɔmo yɛ Africa wɔ Europe o Black Stars wɔ hɔ Ghana fo wɔ hɔ Guinea fo wɔ hɔ Francophone fo ne deɛ yɛn ka ho entomo tɔso entiene ne ba kyɛw check a 5 p.m. CET na kyɛ sɛ ɛbɛyɛ 3 p.m. GMT no enti Ghana time no ɛyɛ 3 p.m. na afei wura mo ɛwɔ Central European time na ɛno nso ɛyɛ 5 deɛ me nsan ka ɛno sɛ Paris Saint-Germain bɔbɔ kɔ no ɛnso ɛbɛbɔ mate na afei trophy parade no ɔmatumi ɛyɛ ne kama this season no bɛbatwɔ de yɛteɛ ne sɛ ɛyɛ trophies a ɔmo gyegye ne nyina no ɔmo nso ɛbɛbɔ mɔden no afei ɔmo de ne nyina ɛnso ɛde akɔ akɔgyina mu no afei ɔpintɔ bus no ɔmo atumi atwa so kama ama adwuma no ɛno nso atoa so a yɛde saa nsɛm ahodoɔ no ɛno nso ɛtumi de abrɛ wɔ ɛnɛ anɔpa yi wɔ show no so wɔabrɛ Paris Saint-Germain bɔbɔ kɔ no ɛba bɛyɛ trophy parade ne nyina no yɛnwura mu wɔ dressing room hɔ players ne bi ɛde ɔmo bɛda ase no ɛtwitwa pictures wɔ abrɛ Karaskeria mo ane boys aka no lectures ɔmo gye wɔn ani ama nneɛma no nyina ɛno nso atemi akɔ so na sɛ Kalaife ana after the final no yebusa no ɛsɛ yewura na deɛ tie ne sɛ mo wini 5 o na 5 no woda so ho dae da ɛsɛ PSG ɛbɛ wini UEFA Champions League no na ɔmo wini ɛbɛyɛ 5 ɔsɛ hwɛ so obi ka kyerɛ no ɛsɛ 5 ɛna ɛbɛyɛ a no kure nie ɛnkɔbɛka kyerɛ nipa no ɛsɛ ɛyɛ impossible ne mom no ɔma ba aba bɛyɛ adwuma no adeɛ baako obɛtumi aka ɛne sɛ anta sɛ ɔmo ne City ɛbɔɔyɛ ɛma kyɛ sɛ ɔmo ankasa ɛtumi yɛ adwuma no ɛbrahye yɛsɛ City no saa time no ɛna Paris Saint-Germain bɔbɔ kɔ no ɛyɛ boys ne nyinaa ɛnso ɛyɛ ɔmo adwene ɛsɛ turning point no enti mentality no ɛsesan ɛma players no ɛne ɛyɛ deɛ te ne sɛ coach ne nyinaa ɛnso ɛgyina ma adwumaden no ɔmo bɔ ɔbɔ obi aba so ɛsɛm ɔmo nso atumi ɛyɛ adwuma no ɔse owura ne din ɛne Luis Enrique ɛna papa ne din ɛne Luis Campos no ɔmo build a fantastic team away no ɛbɛboa ama saida le din ɛne Paris Saint-Germain so no ɔmo nso atumi ɛyɛ adwuma ɔso check a ɛyɛ top talents no ɔmo de aba ɛne superstars nko a te sɛ deɛ ɛnkane no na ɛtɛ ne namum no ayɛ players wei no ɔmo wɔ excellent mentality a wei no ɛnyɛ sɛ ebi a obi bɛgyina baabi boys no a mentality ekura mo no ɛnyɛ bɛtɛ ɛna afei ɔmo wɔ elite coach a ɔno nso ayɛ adwuma no nyinaa ama bibia nso no ɛtumi akɔyɛ kama ɛnti deɛ da wɔ screen no so no ɛyɛ documentary a Paris Saint-Germain kraba no ankasa ɔmo ayɛ ɔmo si road a ɔmo starte yɛ ɛde baba wini trophy no ɛnrata no ɛna kyɛsɛ ne nyina ɛtwa go ɛwɔ Facebook no ɛne YouTube no so no ntim ɛyɛ join ne na bibia nso no ntim nkasa Lautaro Martinez say ɔyɛ proud of Inter team no ɔse coach ne club ne nyina no ɔmo nso ɛyɛ proud na deɛ ɔmo yɛ no ɛne sɛ ɔmo bɛtumi akɔ na afɛ no ɔmo get back ama adwuma ne nyina ɛno nso atumi akɔ ɔse ɔmo nya great season na mmom no deɛ ɛkyɛ ne sɛ ɔmo win title bia deɛ ɛkyɛ ne sɛ ɔmo kɔ ɔmo akyi na afɛ no ɛyɛ odi ɛwɔ ɔmo no ɔmo apɔmɔden ama kyɛ sɛ deɛ ɛkyɛ ne sɛ ɛyɛ design no asa ba for next season no ɔmo aba bɛbɔ adwuma no na kyɛ sɛ ɔmo defend nneɛma ne nyina ama bibia nso atumi akɔ so ɔse defeat aba no ɛha adwene deɛ nnɛmom no obia defeat ba ɛsɛ gyina so na wode hyehyɛ wo nneɛma ɛno ɛyɛ Inter ɔmo captain a ne tim ɛde Lautaro Martinez no ɛna kyɛ sɛ ɔmo nso abɔmɔden ɛde saa nsɛm no nyina ɛde aba no na Francesco Acerbi se neankam wɔ bia so ntimente ɛsɛ second half no Inter ɔmo try ɛsɛ ɔmo bɛpushi na mmom no ɔmo ntimi ɔsɛ deɛ ɛteɛ ne sɛ mentally no ɛne physically ne nyina wo check a lectures ɔmo yɛ block wɔse Inter bɔbɔ kɔ no Paris Saint-Germain so mo pa no mo pa lecture so mo na nka fom a on sana de na yawra wo sempa entiade no omo som abekọ so ya adwuma ni nyina owura ne tin ade Nicolo Barella se yanka mo obia so ntimente as Paris Saint-Germain na amu more energy ade chan mo ni nyina no ane sam aye boy no osem o check ya team no amu ba amu mre ena fenso no untimi for excuse bia no entimi from ose we no the biggest disappointment anu som atimi boy ade ni nyina entimi dia to ya semuni nzanke say na nkasa no he omo nkasa ya adwuma na de tie no ene sem omo kwa akire na afi no omo hwe ha wa niam ne nyina eno som atia afi no ebebo ma bibia som atimi akoye kama eno aye Simone Inzaghi ebusa no efri aye proposal efri Hilal pa no o se ne future yentwe the next days no bibia betimi akoye obehia Inter club no na afi omo assess situation together ama niam ne nyina timi akaso eno aye owura ne din and Simone Inzaghi and I didn't net me about Inter Milan president. They didn't Giuseppe Beppe Marotta. Akasa dia tuja saria no krenie also bet me akasawe a negative match at the muomo na ose opponent no out class omo sound some and obet me aka SB piano and to me anque into defeat we no Inter esa no monsaka ose Italian football our transitional period here what check here players I would no ana chese team sawuto eba no mo de higher salary sababe form e de free o mo league no mo de ko wo se bi te se Paris Saint-Germain mo le chese Kvaratskhelia o mba be fa no ana all bo mo kutia esem o mo de o mo unlimited budget de o mo pepia o mo timi de ye na mo no wey enye excuse emfa mo eso mo ko back na fe no amoko akoko sete eye beyond the drawing board na fe no me ba cho mistakes awuto ni nyina amatimi rectify ama bibia nso otimi akoso me ba cho PSG ya Champions League you wait for Champions League on X amokoi update omankasa no winners no enti omo de buy new entry ana omo de Paris Saint-Germain so no omo som acress no ebe kan ho kama image wo ho obon se bibia nso no etimi akoso kama NTS enne da wo no new entry ase wo no Paris Saint-Germain on say Madrid entry no 2023 2024 and 2025 2024 25 no abeye PSG eno na wo no eno ane kakra eba Demonza de tiene se owura mo Alliance Arena no stadium host final na yesi PSG age trophy no PSG supporters no ebi invade pitch no e ma chese omo to glass ni bi e de kofie eno nie enti kwabena be yase aha eni omo why se first time o magye no
enti oje o why dia to glass mu
sure
na aye abakoso
aba ye nkai dum dia ma no enti omo tutu bi images awudo ni rolia obewu ha wa niam ne nyina esitie na ade bako ya wra hosam ne se Portugal and Germany e wo game wa ha the next 4 days a day anyway enti kwan ya se mpanimfo so no etumi ya sa trophy bibia nso no ebetumi akoye kama na this season 2025 no the SNE me ba cho on se PSG ajomo UEFA Champions League first ever trophy o so mo gino magye na the tennis tournament must pay and so in 17 years almost watch a trophy and on the paso Hurricane 31 years or the above no on also Jenny first trophy Newcastle in 70 years almost Baba first trophy Bologna and so I win almost first trophy in 51 years and also Baso and a Crystal Palace and so edge almost first ever major trophy and also this year ya and Abaso and at the etienne say and you mean timi akwa di ama PSG and also etimi akoso nti Demonza and someone do so pa no na obi busa updating kiti bi Messi for media yes City at the 70 our Atalanta for Ederson san eba and Rodri so no Rodrigo Hernandez Cascante the men say can say City ne di nkoma oba be sign until 2029 na fe ne salary no e ko 300k hila hwe say Bruno on betimi ama ne contract omo so omo man 4 years ne nkomo man 100 million the most I say Bruno company say 3 years for 90 million na che say year bia 30 million anu na omo pe enye say bi omo ba be kan say yi na Pascal say twi bi dia Manchester players no ho pa o o say hwe wo ye player won na wo Manchester ne namu na wo koba na enema AC no sa wa wani gia na no kure nie ono ankasa no obeka o ka dia Bruno Fernandes akutia wase boy no eye individual ade nko an wo ye wonim so ye central midfielder say bia we playmaker on number no saade bia nto one de omoton no omunya 100 million na ne beji David Beckham say a shame e the current players are omo man you no say how omo bo a defender no e ya we ho 17 nyina no omo hwe ne ye na bibia nso intimi enkuye kama na Zidane wa wonipa Zinedine Zidane asem na meka you say 100 million free Saudi Arabia buy for 1 year or say lie train now for French national team no then sounds what can why adwuma dia mo and some the doors name Champions League no and then you said a special day and my wait for Champions League and sanity Rodrigo the guys I inform Madrid they say onko baby a otna wa ye
me enya an easy route over Inter Milan. Kofi Labi the governor atena sintime kona fe amana kwa ba ne ya hwe. Aha, okocha mia madamfo mia menua. Aha, Dujemfi Williams aka Okocha. I say good morning. So monitor show ne den Kocha a Manchester United fan, esa a Kotoko fan. Enti ne you be sure baba yara stadium why Austin JJ Okocha chow anopai uni ebusuafo nyina opanyi labi
Demonza
mejire say anopai nyame adom bibia boko
eradi adom ni ahwe eno mani biye
okay ba say we PSG fan dia ni o mani bebre na ye
okay it depends on how I PSG any what it means for you so
sure
say emfa say you be to say nasa kalafia no man kese na be ya ma wano pay
bro brepa easy
na Okocha be na kan ho asem Okocha kotoko
adabi we me madam for Okocha bia menene ko school o chira de wo Seku City Senior High School.
Okay.
Madam for pan.
All right. I'm because Okocha kotoko.
Uni papa no.
Oh, the last time I meni in Shia Yeshia wo choice mat anaje takrade.
Oh, okay.
Yeshia wo.
Okay. So I'm now
I was in takrade by then. Free honor me share da in Shia the sea.
On so do fine man. A good man. Any mu share mu action kakra.
Oh, say wow, we group na ni omonam ne dia. Ni sa occasion ni dia say ne dia.
Sure.
Mema be grow.
No cre. No cre.
So who here there?
Oh, nyame adom bibia boko.
All right.
Alhamdulillah de nyame ase. But man for say no there was no contest. There was no final. Game o mo hwe ne na say prelims be game no mo hwe. Me pesa o analyze game no ma me pa.
Okay.
Dear na ma PSG etimi override on Inter. Dear na two Inter. Ema Inter ama game nim. Before I think we started prediction now around round of 6 or quarter final or so.
Me predict is a PSG who no.
Yeah.
I think after knockout phase
and our castle mu team no but even before mo be Liverpool
no
yes me predict say definitely there will be a new winner and also make after omo ball group stage in the year no
okay
make I said there will be a new winner very good but me new winner ni there na dodo na age na Arsenal say this year you benya a new winner but never Arsenal but today we were so sure say Inter Milan PSG team no o started send signals and a warning a day na PSG team ma now we are so confident say this year on betimi age
okay Demonza medase first of all ye ma ye nyina ye hu happy new month and ye 1st of June 2025 what that means ni say ye twa half by the end of this month ni ye twa half of the year entino gradually nyankopon de eko so ye bom pa say by the end of the year no na enoma dodo na ye this year ni so say betimi aye no na yetimi aye so na che say enoma no dodo na aye so ate ase nti I think say it is only important say be appreciate life so ye what life no ye betimi did the rest and still hope say no ma be kama na let me first of all start with Inter Milan. So we are Inter Milan fan, you'll be disappointed. Oh, say life is such that ye pese most of the times no. Demonza say ye ade bina ade chia ye be build on it na ye nkoyechi. So enti se na ugina tu na ade chichina na in a way I say two no one fa bi anka ho na so ate asan aba one a worrying 2 years ago Inter Milan they were in the final of the Champions League and we all remember how many Man City in a boy that particular final Demonza na is so close City share final ni there but it was just a goal okay Rodri goal and was it Rodri or Bernardo Silva? You know, well, but City managed to beat Inter by just a goal. Just a goal. Now, even after City goal, no, Inter were still in the game until say referee no epon no. There were signs say Inter beat Mia equalize it. And back then they were very competitive. So what they are no better to and you'll be so disappointed, especially so Inter Milan season in totality. This season, when it comes to the Scudetto, Antonio Conte at a weakened Napoli side. Abeji Scudetto nefri omunsem. And I say a weakened Napoli side because somewhere 2022-2023 now, Luciano Spalletti at Napoli edge Scudetto no na omu quality no was ro Kvaratskhelia na obo for PSG back then he was playing for Napoli so what I say and the quality back then no na was ro compared to today so me pese me ko enumu pi but whatever be the case Napoli abeje the Scudetto. Then when it comes to the Coppa Italia they lost it so basically Inter Milan I end this season with nothing. And who call Italy the newspapers ne tablets near there no commentaries are almost here about Inter Milan no so terrible. They believe say Inter Milan in a way is some kind of embarrassment abre Italian football because yes this year na AC Milan no but they could not push forward until at a point Inter took over and they were really supporting Inter say go back and bring that glory. So what you say because I mean anya hwe kra na enim say Inter AC Milan in the Champions League. Omunso abobrawum. So enti to play a final and lose by 5 goals to 0 ne is so disappointing. And you can understand say commentaries ne ade na omo eye wo honum no especially when Inter echo to the final by eliminating FC Barcelona. Barcelona side they who say under Hansi Flick, omo high flying, and they've had a successful season. They are playing so well. Now only the better 3-3 in Spain, back in Italy 4-3, and we all know how our game no koye. So Inter take lead no na Basaba on, and in the end 3-3 in Spain, 4-3 in Italy, and Oma qualify. So if you play 2 games against Barcelona, na Demonza, utimisha 7 goals. Now ba final, no intimi share single goal. You would then understand Omo disappointed in Simeone Inzaghi and the Inter Milan side. But media on such a day, a Debbie say, Demonza, I feel any quite say me dually so much on Inter performance. I wouldn't say disappointed. Instead, I was say me praising PSG and the job they've done. To be honest, a PSG side no, and I'm Inter, and look that bad. I'm telling you, it is the PSG side, and I'm Inter, and look that bad, and they can do it to any team. As we speak, they can do it to anything, anything, on any serious day. PSG no tijina anything. Ebi a goals ni 5 say, but they can beat anything. 3, 4, 2, they can beat them. Now Real Madrid any Arsenal share see levels you baby like Arsenal expose Real Madrid big time. But when they met PSG, what happened?
PSG so expose Arsenal.
Me catch Real say Real Madrid midfield now. Arsenal Eddie Rice, Odegaard, Partey, Mikel Merino num overcome no. There's no way Arsenal midfield no ebetimi tie gina no money Fabian Ruiz, Vitinha, any Joao Neves atie gina bo no ma overcome yomo. Ebia when it comes to defensive abilities, you may not have it in that PSG midfield. C'est typical defensive midfielder. You may not see it in Vitinha, you may not see it in Fabian Ruiz, you may not see it in Joao Neves. But Demonza, when it comes to say yen combine it, yen control game, yen control the tempo of the game. No player as we speak any better than Vitinha. And I always knew say Luis Enrique any Luis Campos together Oma share something. And the only issue is that we don't pay attention to the French league. Any who say I one horse race.
It's a farmers league.
I say every time be a PSG, every time be a PSG until we believe say any league papa be a. But if you pay attention to details, and you want to say PSG, a humility Inter Milan like that. Even in the back line, what the mommy started from goalkeeping, Donnarumma, or starting from AC Milan, he was one of the best at that time, the age. But when PSG came, only Milan falling a problem, especially Milan fans. No, Mufane say, "Well, you traitor with this Ikechi, and I owe you a mama." There were times, no that games for AC Milan. Fans no kwa no mu tusika the gunesu opo nim say sikenti wa betray wo mo sinti sa confusion ni ade na or transitive from Milan to PSG no early days no as a one share dey nya no smooth sa but he single this season out wa back to level na ni nim say Donnarumma wo no and say PSG gina this stage because Donnarumma some crucial saves, especially quarter final and semi-finals
in that game against Arsenal.
Absolutely. And when it comes to goalkeeping, Omi is solid. Who the Yemfa right back? Forget about the fact say Hakimi, Rise Yabefa, Real Madrid, Kobu Bolon, the Kofa Inter, eventually will be PMU, PSG. Some people feel say as a went me and living up to expectation at Real Madrid.
Yeah.
But to be honest, he's one of the best when it comes to right backs in the games he's here. Oh dear, Demonza for any film. All the big teams in Europe for any film. Now I say, why in the world right back beer or Bobo beer Brusua Hakim Intimi Mobie? And I dear back what the PSG partner say when it comes to say or right back and support the attack. And yesterday, Nigono was crucial because time now or bury that ball into the net. No, it was huge. When say football, Demonza, sometimes movement is very important. And as a right back in the Champions League this season, Demonza, over 4 goals plus 8 assists. Okay. That is Hakimi. So what you see over the years, PSG in share that enya ebia left back bi omu gidi bia, but that guy Nuno Mendes in recent times, Eddie stability be a back on right back. And when it comes to almost central defense, though, I mean, McQueen will be there to control it.
Question now, Ubusam, na me say be a bit me about it.
There here, right backs.
Right backs. On it trend.
Now who is a trend? Bobo who be CCA chain? Hakimi.
Of course, Hakimi. Top for now. Currently, Jeremy Frimpong.
When you right back, oh yeah, a winger.
Okay.
Ena Alonso, a year no, a man he bought that wing back rule. Into checking the profile now, you see say a right a wing back or a winger. So
okay.
On your right back.
Backs are okay. Now
Kunde Krano. He was a centre back. Barcelona for 3 woman shifting in the but anyway, the fan say we are operating from the right back. Yeah. But is he better than Hakimi in that position?
I'm not sure. And Giovanni Di Lorenzo, Napoli.
No. Napoli, Antonio Conte magic touch.
Sure.
And I'm
not sure say Marcos Llorente. So
no. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Why somehow can you true?
From 2022 for Morocco at the World Cup Hakimi, he's been consistent.
Sure.
So with a certain kind of performance, intermediate. Me crowd the ones and person me be a window be to now me person make I say he's the best.
Okay.
So
far the mama boom they compare the
he's the best. Yeah. On the face of the pink sheet, clear. And now would you say midfield no makom ho asem. Enra uni midfield na Inter Milan parody Mkhitaryan. Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Ena Nicolo Barella was 28 years. Mkhitaryan 35. And Hakan is around 31.
Yeah.
PSG midfield Nunim. Joao Neves.
Yeah.
Or 20 years. Yeah. Vitinha 25. Fabian Ruiz. And all around 29 years.
Okay.
But say no crowd Onyinipi. But on say when it comes to age.
Yeah.
When it comes to age, PSG midfield no look younger. Any more same. Maybe Lilian Thuram or not any age new form, right? But Lautaro is basically living the game.
Sure.
So, and he say one pay attention to who's a me one of the people me catch them at a point me catch them say Inter Milan facing Bayern Munich misruma Bayern because Inter team no omo consistent but omo clear Bayern head oni wie no me notice something who say as a brebem because most of them o dey achieve impo lead or command o match or control omo achire ho no he is around 37 years Demonza a defender or 37 so ono kra na abode ho modern ebedru baby enu at a point who say na oteso because Desiree Doué mo these are young guys 19 years ombet me to America throughout the game Dembele cray would enfan say 25-26 so same as Kvaratskhelia omdu be to America no o de time a wo yi Desiree Doué mu free mu ne ade Kvaratskhelia am no de Bakola ne Mayulu mu bai unim say Mayulu no so 19 years eno anko no so nya sister enka oyiko record na Desiree Doué esete ye eno ano being the youngest player to have scored an assist so enti PSG for na hihye bibi na Demonza on say until sa unexpected things need be happen no right I think teams no must be worried because PSG may come better next season. So what is here Real Madrid for so munya Vitinha or Mope? Vitinha contract with PSG be 2027 as we speak. They are in negotiations with him. Our best only 2 more years can home a man called 2029. And he clearly omunso epese omu protect what they have now and possibly add. Now here almost set up nimua clearly ebia backups enumbe here. So what you say? One say omu front three no. What the emphani say in between Desiree Doué, Kvaratskhelia, and Dembele. Say Dembele niwa or the Goncalo Ramos beba be show. So what you say? And what they need are backups. If they are able to maintain omu here, into moving into next season, no, Demonza, I think Ombe looking more dangerous.
Musa way. PSG started this project.
Yes.
2011. Yes. From Carlo Ancelotti, Laurent Blanc, Ebaye, went to me, Unai Emery, Ebeye Nidia went to me, Thomas Tuchel, Mauricio Pochettino, Christophe Galtier Baye, Luis Enrique. Quite be not far so to me, yeah, and even Osha Stars or more parody at this time crana or more parody in coach stars Luis Enrique, how did he do it?
I think Adia Luis Enrique it me to bring some level of unity among the guys who they see your move ombo your move Demonza Eddie pass ubehu sa ntokwa na edu baby na Neymar ne Mbappe bukon.
Egos ne.
I'm telling you.
So you persuade the face of the team.
Enra say who pay attention no hu. Edu baby a Desiree Doué. Or Fabo bi anka also lay pass na one layer quickly. How the other colleagues need to communicate. You will not see say obi shouting at somebody. So obi okro to me ko tap in the shoulder. No one in a communicate do it this way and I said me who said unity no among the players ni sisi ano so high so what you say and now the desire to win and so was ropa enra almost start the game no right from the start of the game and a boys ni pini Inter to half. They took the game to Inter. What the here? Second half ne started you know. As I feel na PSG players no. Omo yes omo relaxing. Omo departed from omo usual game. Say let's keep the ball and pass it around. And then while Luis Enrique signal omo say take it easy, pass the ball around. And omo call back to it and that was the end. Inter could not come back. And yet because this time quality no was roaching previously because since 2011 the ones that said Ububo coaches but we've seen players like Zlatan Ibrahimovic, David Beckham, Messi, Mbappe, Edson Cavani, Ezekiel Lavezzi, Neymar, Thiago Silva, and when it comes to investment there, oh my yebi say coaching side, say playing body side. But you see, I think that Enra they see ye ninyina no send one message to us say whatever you are doing. I was say unya butre. Now train for the right time.
I just Mbappe as ekuti Mbappe na obone ekuti ana.
Nya Mbappe. Me can na say e kala finisa kata investment group no.
Okay, so and Mbappe don't mean blame no ana.
No. Mbappe there he made a career choice.
Okay, so Tony Boka ibi akoto ne Boka crazy.
Unim say Mbappe spend the best 6-7 seasons at PSG.
Okay.
From Monaco. He spent like 6-7 seasons. with PSG.
But naturally, or regret it. Naturally,
I don't think so.
Okay.
Me say me an advice. I don't, because by the time Obe ending the career with Real Madrid, he will win the Champions League.
Untimin count chinasemo.
Oh, enti uti untimin predict say in the next 3-4 years the chances say Madrid beat me about the Champions League no was wrong.
Well, for prediction, make me a predict.
Yes, he made a career choice.
Okay.
And for me, sometimes it's not all about money. Baby Mbappe do no sika odibe didi ni sika de obi. But he thought that I have spent 6-7 seasons here. What the days at Monaco become cry is more than that in the French league.
Okay.
And a Real Madrid aba. And Madrid is bigger than PSG. Madrid almost every player dream club.
By Madrid for buy no. It's not as if say bia Kofi bi obi aba hana or this care be foul. There were instances whereby Becca say, oh Kofi wasumi e ko. But there were instances whereby Becca say Kofi wasumi. But yes, I person wotena se wotena ha sika bia wo de wokoji bia no. Yeah, the bema no watena. In that case,
antina me catch you say enye da bia na yesika.
Okay.
Sometimes it is about
your dream,
yes,
target,
target.
Okay.
Almost every player dream is to play for Real Madrid.
Certainly,
any those teams.
Yeah, certainly.
So what you say? And I make us say 1-2 seasons being put there, you blame Mbappe.
Okay.
So intermediate, I don't fault Mbappe. I don't think that I will say PSG for the kind of kutia. I don't think Mbappe should be worried. He made a career choice. And now Okoye no. This season, Real Madrid as a club, and I'm far more moon.
Okay.
But Mbappe as an individual, he's done so well. Not less than 43 goals in all competitions for Real Madrid in the first season.
Okay.
A season, you say Real Madrid, I poor. What that means, you say Real Madrid midfield, no, this time, no. It's not like those days. I need what Toni Kroos, Casemiro, Modric, Mupika. All things being equal, provide the supplies. Attackers, even with this, he's able to score like 42-43 goals.
Okay.
In the first season.
Okay.
And
finally,
I think it should be okay.
Point na nanka obe making.
So I'm saying that. So I'm saying that Demonza, the woman here, say ushe PhD project now when it started. 2011 when the QSI group the Qatar Sports Investment Group taking over the PSG team we said because Nasser El Khelaïfi is the president of that group and now the head of that group, into automatically he will lead PSG in that regard. Oma pump a lot of money into the club. And now, when it comes to the domestic league, Demonza, no magia, the target was to dominate Europe. And you catch Middle East for Qatar, Saudi, those guys. They just want to leverage on sports to make a statement to the world. Say, omo heavy. Into the in the last few years. No man hosting World Cup, ni a stage boxing bout to her. Nah, your movie competitions from Italy, Spain to the Middle East near Kobo, all because of they want to leverage on sports to make a statement. And it was always their dream to win the Champions League because they believe, say, when you win the Champions League, it is a bigger statement compared to winning the French League One. Now they've done it in a grand style. And at AQ3, na kanuni mi dim komo bi say Kofi PSG for we need treble. But I say obi anka ho asem. But Demonza, when I sat down, I'm reflecting on kanu asem no. And I'm say yes, France in tia. Because PSG this season enye treble mpo no omaji 4 trophies.
Yes.
Omaji 4 trophies because omo share Monaco in the Super Cup 1-0. Okay.
Yeah.
And a Coupe de France. Omo share Reims. Omaji League, you know.
Yeah.
Right. And Omaji Champions League. Tuki keni nyina bo 4 trophies. And that is how they won the Champions League.
Okay.
So, the Champions League has come at a time, Demonza, they are not only going home with only the Champions League,
okay,
but with 3 other trophies in addition to the Champions League. Enti abutre, right?
Okay.
Especially when you are taking the right decisions. Na resource no emma at the time opa, or they just be a little patient and continue to do the right things. It's just a matter of time. Your moment will come.
Okay.
Because in the game, Demonza, 2 key things you need: get the right coaches, get the right players, and motivate them.
And then discipline.
And motivate them. Yes. So we say the right coaches are expected to make sure there will be discipline. But when you have the right coaches and you have the right players and you are able to motivate them, you are good to go.
Okay.
So what I say, and PSG did. Also mention coaches and I'm mentioning the number of players over the years.
Okay.
And for Luis Enrique, I think what a way to win it.
Okay.
Being the manager to win this for the first time for PSG. And as you see, our Bekasa elite coaches now, Omaje Champions League, with different clubs.
Okay. Which is
Jose Mourinho, Otmar Hitchford, Job Henkins, Ancelotti, Pep Guardiola. Mabo Mourinho.
Yes, Wabo Mourinho.
In all, there are 7.
Yeah.
So,
and
Sapo, you remember?
Yeah.
That man, yes. And he, or the one to that level.
Yeah.
In 20, and me the image be my Eugene. Ubohun in that image, 2015 when Barcelona were celebrating him. Look at that. And yesterday when PSG they were celebrating him.
Picture and so. Difference, the only difference is atade na ehye no.
Yes.
And like ne dressing.
So
how am fly, you know. How am fly ne how awaye wo wiem na.
Yes.
Sepa.
Inti, I mean, congratulations to him and the PSG team. Media, like I said, instead of dwelling on disappointment na Inter for their Italy for I would rather praise PSG.
Okay.
And one man I was here Bonabaso. And so Luis Campos.
Okay,
Luis Campos.
Okay.
The 2 Luises. Yeah. He is the he's in charge of the sporting decisions. Yeah. And when it comes to player recruitment, or a huge say.
Yeah.
Until today, when you see William Pacho from Ecuador partnering Marquinhos, was centre back. You see Nuno Mendes, you see Fabian Ruiz, any Neves, no partner Vitinha no more. Ninja you talk about a certain man called Luis Campos.
Okay.
Your clubs,
on a football.
On a director of
advisor.
Football.
Okay, director of football.
Inti ahane binum kotoko for the no technical advisor or technical director.
Okay.
Inti no. Omo you have for they should learn from it. It's not just about the coach, but who becomes in charge of sporting decisions, no? So you're very, very important.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Why you money nyina? Kofi why you money nyina? But baby a mature to and say the some me baby and someone can say you watch out for PSG. Crown or more be stronger.
Yes.
More next season.
Yes.
Okay.
And now we there 1 or 2 seconds. Say me know nyina wa Africa. Enti now there's another conversation. Who say African Player of the Year? You.
Yeah.
Now, before the Champions League final, na onipa ni din ewo top pa Mohamed Salah for Liverpool.
Sure.
I think that CCA, it was say this is there are times football awards we don't only award players our mushe goals be brave.
Yeah.
This is the time I think we should give it to Hakimi.
Me no ya.
Okuta 4 trophies and so follow PSG Bono onina mukeko Obobi pa or ye key member.
So this Champions League win
the next CAF player of the year you should go to Hakimi.
Okay, me that say Mickey so tie
Mickey man say me send the message that Poppy
FM. Also, we are listening to you guys at the base at Ashtown, enjoying your submission.
Mickey.
A chair base at Ashtown. Only sa base. Mickey base. Yeah, hobe.
Oh, me.
And I knew who sa.
Me.
Somebody died. No.
Mickey.
Okay. Yem fancy na yem fie preko na yem metwa so. Ye won komo be brewo fie. It's an Ghana Premier League and so emu. aha ne matches ne mu be de pa ye be sa akọ me hwe nim se be ko UK on ne akọ akodi nkomo kakra it's a Black Stars game no na yitimi ewi ne 4-0 so hey she TNT 4-0 and after this no say nkomo be na ekoso Black Stars ka say o he game ni bi enra
oh me share part B song ha man timi anhwe full game but I believe say Demonza bibia nu esi wo ma na enwanwa so what you say bibia nu esi wo ma na enwanwa I menye sure say TNT any Madagascar ni Chad mu difference bia wo my concern has always been when we meet the big boys we should show something say we are also part of the big boys. TNT na Nigeria chill no atwa tu ana kwese TNT 4 Demonza we say nya nwanwa bia I was expecting more than 4 goals.
Okay.
I was expecting more than 4 goals. But me catch was say we game na. Who say Dwight York. Ni TNT side no. He has a plan. You see a coach while arrange something but only quality. Only quality. Or they be the way he wants to play. That will be the only difference between TNT and Ghana. Okay. Because when it comes to their quality, we have it. They don't have Jordan type of player in their setup.
Sure.
Do they have? They don't.
Yeah.
So, Demonza, na me share how we will play against Nigeria. The needed test. Say, Yemfan said this one is a friendly game.
Yeah,
friendly games are supposed to prepare you.
Sure.
Right? You use friendly games to rehearse and to prepare, right? And to know if against the big boys, almost all the time we are struggling. Yeah. So to add by, Yemfani said 2 times our bought friendly games. The first one was when we played against Nigeria and Uganda.
Uganda, yeah, sure.
Nigeria for is almost and any Uganda board draw. And any Yeshia against Nigeria, one of the big boys, they've beaten us. And Yakoshi TNT 4. And yes, I say Ghana chef for, but the opposition is weak. Opposition is weak.
Yeah,
a weak.
Okay.
Now me and yet we munona impress me. And yeah, no, because the Ghana for no, a Black Star side that will be very competitive and go to tournament. You bet to me make impact be even if we are not winning. Okay, I say under ura kwesi nyantechi. Yan winning pa ube say ni yakọ final 4 bi ni ade. But in recent times the narrative has changed. And group stage ni free almost every competition bi ebe ko bi. The last 2 major competitions ayako Côte d'Ivoire group stage any free. Who pay attention to details. I'll be the kind of teams or share. Qatar at the World Cup group stage any free. So until I look beyond some of these games, TNT is not a side that they needed test.
But through this tournament, at least you 1 or 2 boys we are coaching in your motion. I think 1 year in Chi. No, game. I mean, first game. Hey, Kofi.
Medium own say.
And friendly matches, at least coaching.
Some say the Unity Cup.
Yeah, sure.
And you would meet me. I can say we were part of a program that was promoting unity. I know but beyond that, when it comes to the sporting side, I didn't really see much.
Okay.
I didn't really see much. And did you see? Oh, there. Let's pick our local players.
At least.
Let me limit it to our local players. 4 of them now assemble against the big boys.
Yeah.
Nigeria. No. Yeah. What happened? Did they impress you?
Oh, there.
They didn't impress.
There.
Why not impress?
Okay, against Nigeria.
Nigeria and America.
Oh, so for example, Benasari will concede 2 goals. But I mean, for goals are ultimate blame on now will make key saves be there. And I know
the fact still remains, sir. Before that game, no, we conceded goal in 2 games. No, but in 1 game, we conceded 2.
two no untimi blame no untimi mfa 2 goals in blame no okay but say maybe in the 2 games me
2 goals in a consider mfa blame no ma hwan
oh say and make us say blame obi kura na untimi nka say we goalkeeping error and lead to the Guaname boy but so I was the first 2 matches no one concede enti my mfa njeje no
there be me nka say me mfa njeje no
okay
me pese me kire say when we all decided say yema ne chance
okay
against Madagascar and Chad in goalkeeping we didn't concede right
sure
but against Nigeria what happened we conceded 2 goals into when me and keep clean sheet ni bi and you can say Nigeria oma hoodin no e was so chain Madagascar and Chad
oh for sure I know the sanity
but I agree with you say goals no nso nye goals a ubetimi dia yeden ubetimi dia share your friend is say goalkeeper say we dey goalkeeping error. I agree with you on that but the fact still remains that we considered 2 goals
sure
Asariji 2 balls if in the net
yeah
Kwame Poku did he impress you
no
Razak Simpson cried the errors
in the first game no
and
be a go no share no of course ebe kata ni errors no Kamara and so yeah hunisa so based on this no ebema yenya kwa say so mu ye ehu obi a limit
okay
so okay we dey yenye we no diodu girls no yenye
any ten bread na me yeah na
okay nti any ntie Dr. Amuzu mra yentie Dr. Amuzu mra
all right
Dr. Amuzu the pennies doctor nti tie ni wi a ye ba na ya to aso muntwen ye ba sisi
Doc, akwaba. Na bia boko de.
Awon de wo kama.
Eden ya say.
De me ma sante man ti ase nyina se ma hye dwuma ase. Infu. Enye se enye fa ne fa. Ma hye dwuma ase ankasa.
Okay.
O doc ba na oni ho ma ba. Me ko hye biye ne ma ba kuma ase. Inti mesero se how beti last year. Na o pese afi Dr. Amuzo bua na efru so a ebe na ni. Wa how ni say na mo hwe eba ekiri kwan last year no mo ye bia ntom je na mu ye doctor say oyire na odie no chimato akra wum ebi ni say o fibroid o say wife say you a friend in fallopian tube no e ma block ana say PID pa etete oyire amoni hia ni nso nyina ase na chi doctor ne say we dey go sha to of form we munye ne ma ene mo nim de mo hunru a oba anya gugudu ba your money drain any baby and sa on every ho se be man so na osiso awo no awo bi pen be se dia atiko o ka chi go be 12 years go 15 years we be enye yi wetu ho anamo doctor for say unsuo no ahodi no fom kakra dodo an ga nya passion shop anyinse no yesu de ni nru e ma wentu adwendwene se nsuo na nka sa na bia esu account no fom anase mu ahodi an ga sa na fom so a sa ha ni nyina hu aduru e wo ho na me kasa de biara efa be ma hunsuo anya hu a na ma me remfi enemu san yade efi se dudu no mu nsuo tagiri nyina no e omo a omanya enemu san bia omo aja to ho achem o hawo no akufa sa na abre no obi se doctor se me mere hye na muso gunase a no tete na ase doc mo se me hunsuo na yiro bi me ho ba wo sase na mo de bu nsuo na ani nsuo bia ne subanti saa no eye insu a nkekaye aye no po se nipa no otwi moji ase nye guru na ohu na ese Felix nti mesrew se utie me wo de nye se wunsuo no but edadi mo ohu ebi ni sen ojo nso ase bi na mu papa kakra ya na oti ya kakra wo ya onto hwe wo ya ohene ya oti ya opa wo hwe aba no mu ana ase bi no ka se sabi o ko aja na se o chima ni so kra bi aba no wo se be me hia na ehina se fo na efon unfie ni enim bia na so da unyo so ebri na de achi na wa ya ase o ya me se enam se sentin de countless obi kura insurance no yare de make nyina ne se so pesa sa ha no asi tuma wa ba bia oba obenya resource ntempa no ya amuzu e ba clinic bia me no ka se unfie ko enim gakra una 45 50 akomabo in life be 20 ama se bi e the pressure brew ma obe ma se unti nkan biu se bema bia so ya omachi a otri bema nka no unti odi enka edie mu abe na otwi binu nse nie kai se Ghana na ewo no Africa na ewo no sesi aware ya wo sesi aware ne mu ka hu bi se ba se jumude no nkosora na se bi ede chumato na haw ede ba ore numu so no trodo se bema se bema edi wari ena edi haw no ba ha no bi se nya na juma yie ni sore nya papa egu animu ase jojo bra open no ma de meke nyere se turamon bra nyagogudo bra na sa ha no ase bi etete no menyi from was for all say e bia make pressure na how one boni pressure do sa be 5 years 4 years ni say do no side effect no am atin kan nyina ayira amo be ma se bi empeje bi mo menka se o yaba o ha we ta banjem hwaduru e wo ho anase oh boni insulin sa for years and as one go sugar dose for years my whole side effect no asel nerves no asel ni mama ene obi anka asabi ohun oyire anako ho asore no ene peja biu atu adwedwen se ya hu de obe hu doctor muzo say enyo nko na bi to enyo na edike onye sa ha no enyo the first patient how we taba nti hu nro ho a onu mu a enche bia na hu to de ben aba me fa o take video so entu ben panifo nyina kra se o prostate chimato aba hu a menwini se adwudi hu dodo na ya me no omunu mu hu omu asebio omu so pa biduro me mu kra chesem ma ko mi di afro no dodo na be ma na ewu ibi kura ni be hyensi o ma mesrew enye ya de bia sebi ehuma kwa ni bi e na ayekese ayekese ya ojo so asebi na esi kwanze mayi sa ayekese ya bosi na akomia wo blada no na ayeketua etu no musu ya nche bosi ju so de sa ayekese ya etimi chia urita no ko ju so etimi ma de mi ke nyina ne se sa ayekese o se esi ayekansa o bibiduro timi ye nya bibiduro amina make research wo ho eduro amake ebie fo agi atum sampa unu de mo obi opposite etwetwe se wo die no sebio ema ugu nsebra wunhu wo die ne beta wa yase wo die no wa she katita se de etie bia no me se enye oni first person kanu me share bibiduro adwuma ase 50 years professionally 20 years professionally
okay
enye de ye ko school na enye num kan hu se me pedro akote ko no anya bia se wasi asye na udi edu akọ FD be fu agi atum self adwuma ifidum nie
okay
boss me professional
si mo ache
me lawyer gamnya se
ka ko ni pa senior lawyer yeah
na unini me heba ba egu me penso na me daji o me nya ade me daji de musu ni
15 years
eye me dawo
2 years old
Debbie with 17 branches
wow
inura FD fu agi atum ku aye 18 media agro
Debbie
de me nya biu it did make us hana o de ba no mo hunim de
no credit
ehu fare ba nyina minim enya afra be suya enti brana memu aw se kuma si hade na obade a me watafon hye so haye
okay
e fra amuzu gya ne okọ ebia foto bia no amuzu ka ho o free amga na eba atwa amuzu gya hye ka board so bi
okay
o fa ka obola ho amuzu gya hye ka ho bi so for like amuzu gya hye ka so musimi ji rocket film me ka no tafon hye so amuzu gya hye
simple
tafon hye so amuzu gya hye o obuasi akọ obuasi jeje eduru kra mi no kuma ase ma petia ma obi
yeah branch bia benya na
bi se konongo a ye ba himfie no ye ni ahimfie no opposite sa na tie mo amuti Otec ka mo sunyan no ye we area 3 baby a friends the Ghana had e bi wo ho na se kumasi apa na oba na se wo area no afre mi ensesai
number ba ko na
dog ne wonder bo chefo na ma ho ana dem akrona no
the number mumfa plus
now need dog dem ma isika fon kwa de frɛ
the same number na
uni emergency wo ho na ba ko na 0247 77 67 43 0247 77 67 43 se ndan hu edema wa kopa muzu garlic ne nom
insomnia
yes kanu eyo
yeah
na mafo hwan kromo pa udi ema o kata wani a do heba ko panati unne bio
no
obi a onta na no de be pressure osoro obi a na ho edema no obre pa oni ahoden Ena eka nipa ho mesrew.
Okay.
Obu okra in fact say wan ho pan ontimi na mesrew.
Wow.
Obu ase wan twa kuma ontimi na enya de papa. Wonya musu gale gnu ma obeda na ho.
Okay.
The entire edro ti nipa dan say medro ne ko Otec mu hu zinc ene sulfur wo. Kanu enam zinc ni sulfur na ehu wa musu gale gnu no. Emero ko gu mu a na body na relax as body na bre. Oza kanu before say obeda is body ebe e bre kakra as wada. Enti amuzu galibites no e my body no e bre na mo ahome bo no say helps in realization e my body ne home no ada say na ho ebiom we obi nso ana say ta chi say unsanu efefem oh can obi timi so je no nti so jam
Hey.
yes
Eja.
yes auntie
Ko bunzam jam grow.
na minimum no kanu akwa bia e ko to se do na ehine e twese nyu kakra hwan
Orinsa tumudi.
onte hwe
Zanu nyina wu.
ewu
Mo jani o.
na me ka say wa bia say wa nya skills bi ajai
Yare.
na me ka so no special skills bi otimi fa dia e hia ebra onte e yare sa ne sa no ewu 83 onte hwe
Wow.
ndero na ehie na e twe se edwo no do ne sa na afa mesira ho se wo so ade mu ehie na se wonti a ana se wonsei ayetitiri wo ho a ana se wona ase wotimi kwa na pabu ayi bo se hu na ukose ya yes enye obi die ase ni na se di foam pa na e dey ato na ase correct wo sa how na edro we boa no e ya amuzu garlic bitters kan obi nan enan kro de shape aboa no oyi tu ho de se oyi tu ho for just 2 hours was na akakraka
Wow.
ni nan ahono ori shape wo mu a enko biom so who swelling feet kopa muzu kaleginenom.
That's right.
Wona sina kese no ebetwetwe nyina firi ho e mo ho ato. Edro na se me ka ho asemu na mani age fi se obi a wanya stroke I did na chini oni ayaresa. Wa tot wa mi nu pe wa so nante. Edro weni edro a obi osi doctor yi mi kura tu kwan. Awon ho adi amame. Mi no amuzu garlic ba ko pe ma fa furu. Misrew ye frade bi agioni na sa agino wa mus garlic mu no ade e fa imma sebuo e mafrishi ko e ma wo ni nyina no sa agioni e wo mu no de ye no into obebi on pese wa woti ko obebi asebi on pese wa wo e moti ko na se twi ko na se o pese wo ntem no edura me kan fa ma no e ye amuzu garlic bitters obi hawe ba ko pen hu afa kama but enum kasa enum pampa ndi onye kunu obi sabi ahofo obi ska obi na so kasa pampa di akire nti oni yire misrew halitosis enum kwase yare pa misrew argument je uwene woni pa e kasa biya na sa se uya beno trinity na se wa hu se unkanya sa se biya so breye
Yazo chaso. Asemede.
Wa do se unkanya sa se biya kanu unka se biya ka fa ba wo na so breye ya ti ase e je se pampa na efi utrimba no enye papa amuzu garlic bitters detoxify the body e ye se fi boni biya ko hye ni patrim no e na e mo kasa na afa o kasa na ba na epie onya amuzu garlic no mu a eko huru utrim eko isa fi nyina free ho makase na okasa pampa free ni nyina ejai amuzu garlic essence bua en na nesra de bone so o excess cholesterol o excess fat let kakros free atel o free dose too much o sweat bebre do da bia je se o ya dose ade dodo isrew se srade dose wo ho a pa amuzu garlic no mu nente osrade so ma ebeti sana so excess ebeti so ama ye frade bi tennis na ewum na se adwuma no eyi excess cholesterol efri hokra ma ohun eto ye frade bi tetanus amuzu garlic mu enam sa tetanus ni nti amonu amuzu garlic a emo body no enya antibodies bi ti say antibacteria antifungi and antivirus body nyanya sa yade bia de betimi wuram enti amuzu garlic bitters boost the immune system Edro papa make a one semi, they penya dene, and who soon yet dene, who must say had ye. Said, do a pan open to her. Wako Danny ho. Wako Collins ho. Wako happy dank ho, room. I call for more, and the coin nak move to be etum Ashtown. Who do fear her basafwa, or to be a sent to me. Baby, only me say ye two no do and nasa back on no say. Upa amuzu galega, ubenye biato, onye bietu. Se upe medro pe hun se mi se bi anama o friend o dia jinjiri mu no e ba ko pe. Enwani 0247
0247
77 67 43 0247 77 67 43 Edre apimfo na enom ema so ema nkranyu fo so me nom ena omo so omo nya mfie 2 minutes me nom na me ye amuzu garlic no garlic no dozo be man ka twa dozo wom enti obi o wo sevie so ma ko so no mebe ha
okay
wo ye mukura misrew men ko no mu bi anka twa de wom garlic no dozo wom prekese wom ni nyina ya acidic egu mebe ebe ha enti ko pa amuzu ke nenom must ma ko sa ne kwanza wa ko nom amuzu garlic ifira me ko trans ni ba bia se tafun jia so amuzu jaje be moru market na de me kan twa to nyane se be matiase a obema no enwuda
okay be matiase a obema no enwuda eno any the message from Dr. Amuzu ewo ehonom na so ye eno no ye de ani usi o na afi yaba beto so e de amamo abo 11-5 total sports ena wasugu so a wutie kovi mamimra na yenhwe ene quotation a wode brayer from Odike ene ne Diodu girls ene ne family nyina antina na ni kunu Odike ene Diodu girls ni nyina ene wodi ewura he Diodu girls no mo se o mo do do ye Diodu girl mo ye 5
okay all right
mo ye 5
enti se wutie ya yebeka trosem no
okay
na wa kire ye babia ewo tworo nim enti se wonim babia asem ya yebekan ewo tworo nim a eno an se wa text dia ba WhatsApp number no so 0505 225578 0505 225578 ehifa na asem yi ewo tworo nim
wa wo de beba kane no wa wo de beba first no ona obewini
yes
nemo omo sheda sendi bibi na omo edit no omo na ye chi omo
the fastest finger
okay
enti trasem ni o se na Awurade nu ne ho se oye enipa wa asase so na Awurade nu ne ho se oye enipa wa asase so na eye no ya wona komem ehifa na asemi ewo tworo nim misi subiem o se na Awurade nu ne ho se oye nipa wa asase so na eye ne ya wona komem ehifa na ewo nti se onim ba bi ewa na wa send de aba eye WhatsApp 0505 225578
okay okay yada say Kofi Labi the governor ena moten nka no nti wa wo de beba first no una obewini me hu say
obia send me message say ohwe ma me dress no any the way I make kan chro na asofudie be fata me pa
okay yam fancy ona yam 5 finsam no to aso na say ye be call UK na yakwa akodi nkomo ye ne enua Isaac Walanyo aka Wallace no kululu man na ye na wo Ghana ha no Rainbow Radio and on the say no ye hwehwe no Ghana ha ye hu no na Black Stars game no die chire cover match ni ntie ne nkodi nkomo wale wotemenka me ma wache ba Otec 102.9Fm se wo kuma se megiri ese bibia aboko hello hello metonka
Okay. Me so afere me tonka.
Bibi aboko e wo ho.
Nyame adumo. Ya.
Ti de say ho de no kululu bia. De no kululu bia.
David no kululu bia.
Boy enkomo from Black Stars camp enra ye ne Trinidad and Tobago show mu 4-0 ne minim say tournament na ba wiye arrangement ben wo ho from the Black Stars team ti 80 boy enkomo minua.
Yo, awa meda wati fo ase na no peso so. Na yes and the asanda ama otwede amponyankopo isante enen so dey di kan ogusumi mu aye hwe anim se ono nyame a oye nyame no kwakafo no esa mebo ye ho ban na wati ma hwe yen so a boni bi entry yen awa asa na odi kan kan sa be na etie enche bia na the senior national soccer team the Blasters of Ghana etimi eba be pie mu e wo UK memu Brentford and a ho ana mutumi akoko so ya yede Unity Cup no etimi achiche so na nyame ncha de ready etimi aba na wie eye endra anwumre na ready no nyina etimi ba na wie na ese Ghana etimi anya third place na nyame ne kwanu na wo hwe the way na Unity Cup no e de Unity e ba na ese wani na ese ka trisan say the Blasters of Ghana players ni nyina etimi any other countries there ba etimi bo mu a omutimi di momome etimi ahwehwe so na game no dey some say me ko game no so a ogide so bi ahwe game ni bi yehu bibi bebre na to extend say embra game no ba na wie yen komo twetwe ne nsem kakra na yetete o the Blasters of Ghana company say yes of course Unity Cup no yentimi anje but ohwa players ni bi etimi a justify mo a kire sampa e ba ne say Blasters of Ghana qualification you know akaya ni manampo kra World Cup tournament na they deserve to be there. Yes, I know if it now come some time no nyame timi bia ba se nyame ya adom nko ade a I wouldn't be surprised say coach betima to start their free players be and na enum bi. And Brant and the other afenya giants wo hwe ya onya kwanya etimi si akan ni bi. But adeka kra me hu Brant and say yes indeed Brant no se ball kan nsa now we will be a wedding game na tiacha utimi say Brant no say a cast striker be or potential I wouldn't lie say on can be but adeka kra me hu won say on timi and drop back and bam be ball and I say Ghana so midfielders na ye won enye midfielders a omutimi e create chances a ebetimi aboa wo striker na nya free opportunity to score and to say yana say ugina nim na wan timi amba wachi a na ye can feed you balls a then Ghanaians will start and then complain about you. Awa endra game no timi eba na wie no na hu benyia say the Blasters of Ghana ba be film e hotel an ye nyina ye wo ye kokopie mu ho na mo nyame ne nkwanu nie emra ye kokopie mu ho no anche ene hu say ya ye abrante ba ko an ye nyina ye nim so si akan ade ma Chelsea bobo ko no kopie ma Ramadan abrante ne ye my case etimi eba kam na awa meka e de si so dia say what ana my case and the Blasters of Ghana technical team no our men mama Obakaya yes Obakaya the last time interview and I program here report to the man but the first 11 be baba tuja I was how many can metimaka say first 11 I dey buy no na it's almost 95% the first 11
yeah sure no correct
yo na game no di achita aya read nyoma bebre ama won so wutimi ko into deep na ne ndra me hu ye ene ne amete ye me hu abrante and the William Tiero ana kan osi academy Liberty Professionals obi si akan edema Kumasi Asante Kotoko William Tiero eba ho from my source no ebia William Tiero ba betimi aba be one of our junior national teams ni be coach and also made the tour at the Amawati for. And my case and the American so my case all the Blasters of Ghana before the World Cup. Mama. I want to graduate in United me about a year no. Because of leg need be breaking to know. Now players need be now. Now I was so much to be fear no much be my home. It's and running your mental the United in United me about a year no. Prefer to need your players in a choir, be a timid in any actually baby. Opesa okonu kodi ni holidays and sana nyame boa within 2 months time no season ne cha ase a watimi asa akọ ni various crap watimi akọ akosi akan enti metima aka sisi dia say yes endra game no ba na wie ye ama Blasters of Ghana camp de nyame bo ochena ana metimi aka say wo beda hotel obi a na wo so fa nkuku ne nkaka na utimi ekọ na ade ba ko a ehu ye ndra ne say it looks like Nigeria for Unity Cup na ye hu ni Unity Cup no Nigeria for hu ni Unity Cup na mo hu ni World Cup. I can tell you for a fact say for Nigeria to win penalties against or maybe to say Jamaica, for all due respect to them, no. Nigeria for any Nigeria to extend say stadium no crown, no more person with stadium.
Hey.
And I ask myself so many questions. Maybe to say Nigeria. Now we share the kind of largest when it comes to say could I so an state will be woman. Now we share players a kukudamo omukitai. Now we share West Africa, a casa West Africa countries anymore by intimate can be India, Nigeria. No, almost sure maybe to say Jamaica, no more fun to wake up. Honestly, I was really shocked. But already they will be kind. I say, Osechi Yoda, or 1 hour from there. Whether you have a Unity Cup or number fan, it's up to them. So I can say yes, indeed. The organizers were very happy because of yesterday, the last game. It was the last game between Ghana and Jamaica and Nigeria. Metimaka says spectators by Anissa. Those are not Ghana game, no, too early. 12:30, too early, the money pay because Abruchid, it didn't quite my Sunday, it didn't require Saturday, and I just any probably now. Everywhere you are, could 8 hours. I just a crown and the Abefi. And the ancient spectators in Nigeria, which we are not surprised because Ghana and Nigeria is different ball game altogether. And the organizers, they are very happy. Let me say, almost your margin class by November, no, much more organized by Kwan, and no, or maybe to say Zimbabwe, and I'm maybe to say Mali, everything me I can. And our ultimate edifi United Kingdom there. Right, so I've been it. You might be in Abanawi, I'm the senior national soccer to the Blasters of Ghana. Players need to be and our players can't be in Numbi pet because me a branch and the Jordan Ali Wendra. Some of me if you hotel when you make crowd, not Jordan at a slow hotel. Me a branch so to say goalkeeper at TZD and Rami Fio no so ever Majid Ashimelu. Emra Mifi Hotel and you make cry. No, so I will hope it. The Blasters of Ghana, technical team, no, run there do Tado, and only few ones and a Mifio. Aside that, Oma Macanino, no more I will hope, but in Tia Menyan say, I just and then you make up a more there. That will so be at me a check out at the future. And so what's in the United Kingdom there? Kakra one, I'm telling you, for me, or question me, because only question me, so. Na minja na ne aka no ne asanteman temni oman Ghana 16 regions no enche o sports show yaka
wale medase waye adwuma ni nyina ensema no pay Otec FM and Ghana for pese omote from UK concerning Black Stars Unity Camp Unity Cup ye koboy no waye adwuma ni nyina ma yeda sipi nyankopon hia na ommon ho ban na bebi a wodi wani kire bia omfa wo enkoboko yeda sipi wale
Our resume that's the for your bonfire say Yankopon because I to Spade go Nankwaso and Unyam Sena Kodiama Yam in Tadopay. Resume that's CPR. Okay,
Yenya Isaac Walanyo, aka Wallace, formerly of Rainbow Radio, and yetin in Kano. And in Commodie Wabre Bebre, the Edikai, and they say through this Unity Cup, players need be justify or more. In the Black Stars team, at least 4 players there. Unity Cup, ama ye huomo. I likely say the next World Cup qualifiers, you know, ye be huomo. Ena uhu Michael Essien, our Black Stars technical team nima at least before the start of the World Cup. Memani nyong former Liberty on and Asante Kotoko player William Thierry so onon so nkomodidi e koso che likely say one of your junior national teams, you know, obetimi ababe coachy. And after tournament, you know, by Ochina and Black Stars or hotel or more no also be a front by now the Omar boy I mean say foreign players in the obia free ho na local players no and a local contingent no any ehwe nim say by ochina omo so ebe free hotel ho na afi omo de omo ani akire Ghana kobi obani wala sama ye feles pa
edi kan ye Michaelisian de no okay say ebre ba say ye be upgrade the backroom staff for Toado yetete say omo call Asian ho ema o ka kire omo say for now onye ready enche bia o you say Asian is our assistant coach Nordjylland so until the last time the Dimba up no we were told say o ka kire mpanifo ni say as at that time no when you're ready so at yes here and I'm thinking say between that time and now too short a time for him to now agree say Obeba back to the Black Stars technical team no Oba back as what because say the Desmond Ofe abeye part of the assistant coaches me bwana if that is the case, are we moving Desmond back to the under 20? He say whole full time on here. And now what is it? On say Demonza. Sometimes say unimuno kreno. Now pese ubeko straight to the pointer. Ube nwan sa bresa. We know say the problem with our technical team no the one leading it, the head coach. It's obvious Demonza and some be wa yenche wo ho so what you say from day one even criteria is set here ye call AFCON by I know manfa ye jack recruiting kwan na yet set up a committee set up a criteria you see a deep coach no Otto didn't qualify who the until I make us from day one on so I had to say sebi we di boni na o try say o be cover o boni no bon say when you be ba ho so no we di boni bebre sa de aka ho so because one hwe ye na boni na wadi no sikapa na ehu na wadwen ye o say sikapa be kwa akote to a one hwe ya na ukokum sikapa just to make sure say ubone ne ma bonten from day one yenya ye criteria is set ye see a proven winner Otto didn't qualify papa ya yakofa ne na anu ya bayi former Cameroon coach Sheffield he's an AFCON winner unim says at time no or apply or apply he even granted interviews and I listened to him on one particular occasion and then who said the understanding of the African game was through and even the analysis of the Black Stars situation no utumi say he's taking time to study us and onim the echo but we didn't give him the job. That was where the whole thing started nti ene ubeti yes ye the way be ka ho ye die I say we want to do everything possible to make it work for Otto. There's no problem. The last time Demonza na me ka say the kind of favor Toado when nya wo F in anim ne de e wo se nyina ye bom pa ye say onyankopon fa sa favor ni benum ye favor pa Otto nya wo F fo anim no onyankopon fa bi num onipa da sani bia wo wiase ma because onipa bia hia sa favor ni bi sure say adwuma na ye de ahye wo nsa no even enkoye kra no those who are in charge still they want to stand behind you when they know say ade this is where the issue is enti enye Asian na yede ne be ba beka ye technical team ne hu ne be ye bibi enye Asian yede and me kra me say me to Michael Asian fo a say am papa say first time omu ko ye o ka say for now omu excuse na me advise Asian say on concentrating on assistant coach adwuma na wɔyɛ wɔ Northland for now.
So when we say qualify for the what? Who's the players? Do times almost per record no.
Ɛhɔ na asɛm
Being
no
the
tie.
first player they Ghana World Cup as a player and then as a coach and so they make out.
They say see ayebo qualifies no nka ho nti se qualify de anyo no Wallace asɛm no say
okay.
Ahwe yi a yɛkɔ World Cup and
no be count sure.
But me I'm saying that one hwe yi a ɔde ne ho bɛba bɛbata na ɛno no obɛgya Northland adwuma no ana ɛbɛyɛ te sɛ o2 first time na no ne Dortmund yɛba national team ano abɛka ho yɛwia no wɔkɔ no because for me ɛnya advisable so obɛgya Northland no aba because World Cup no backfire pɛ ubonsi yɛkɔba ya ne yɛbɛdissolve mu nyinaa
sure.
nti bringing Asian on board is not the issue.
Okay.
We need to get somebody up there to be the head coach of the Black Stars. Otoado he should be the assistant coach. Demonza, me 17 years yesi ekofa obi to say heavy Renada ba me boshiri.
Okay.
Because he's proven it at that level.
Yeah.
He's a winner. And a Ghana for yen who say you're part of the elite when it comes to African football. We are part of the winners. But for so long a time, over 40 years, so say you any major trophy when it comes to the senior national team. And this year, tournament, Ghana for expectations, no, even though your team not drop here, better level be and team compete with the elites, no.
Okay.
We still expect them to go and win.
Sure.
But me, I've always said, say, when it comes to quality, say quality, me sure say. You were too many African countries or quality no was yet. The problem is the coaches are over the years they appoint you to handle the Black Stars. So what you say, any the kind of culture you build here around the Black Stars, it was so comfortable. Even when we are losing, it was like BBNC
Yeah.
and people didn't need to push to win games before they get money. You bet me a tournament 3 games ni abefie Ghana for disappointed no somebody $100,000 richer. Some players may be having $50,000, $30,000, $20,000. So the kind of culture, a way of living be I build here around the Black Stars, especially when FFO who say, oh, I say you call first World Cup no. Ghana for akuma be bata Black Stars no and that song a winning match be a excitement any ade no so we the environment, the kind of culture, way of living be na a woman no unka see a lusu match bi ye hu ye na players no happily taking selfies with girls was it Lancaster
Now Lancaster.
videos ni pictures ba bontin. A couple of times, Yako tournament, Ghanaians are so disappointed. Players, omu posture, omu demeanor. It doesn't show
Omusu.
Huh?
Opesu omusu.
Hey, Openi, Etoda, you must let us know, say you feel it.
Sure.
You feel it. So what you say? I think that these are the things we must correct.
Sanya man count na the passion at Ghana for no. Because Black Stars lose. Na me am a supporter na media re ho mesu. Na say who player na say bibia am.
Oh, you are okay na I mean.
So bibia am from okay yen to so.
And me maka say saade no. Oh, see betimi a change ya. It will not take the kind of management committee I be put in place. It will depend on the kind of coach I be appointing now. The discipline be come.
Okay.
Do you see that figure in Otoado? I don't see it. Do you see that? Do you see a figure? I'll bet him the discipline about camp. I'm will be a year Nejuma as expected. I don't see that in Otoado.
Okay. Entwaso.
Enti mum ko ha ACN. Mum ko yen musem ko ha ACN na anu ya no wie ni coach na yi or your assistant coach or Northland. Mum ma won prepare ni ho ye. Mum prepare ni hu ye. On prepare ni hu ye for the right time. Kofa ACN me bata hu ma fe na ACN na mu kra no. Ni playing days a lot of Ghanaians I believe you say he was not really committed to the cause of the Black Stars because of, was it 206 AFCON?
Yes, AFCON.
Yes. No, was you a prayer.
But
I feel you free me who send war ball for Chelsea.
But we are highly respected.
Even
absolutely UK hono. Or call Black Stars or training. Look at Oni Jordan Ayew. How or relate?
Yes. Me say me.
It's any okay no. Enu kwa hono na. As a Ghana for yes, a party the kind of respect or command or
any dear
Ghana and yes,
but media me and fa in Tanzania uncle Bonnie.
So on one so no Ushenan Tanzabeba.
And also advising to for America and it says a first one now yes were rejected you know between that time and now and Chebia Demonza see a failure to qualify for AFCON yeah just 2-3 months me just say do 3 months cry. So a few days ago.
Okay.
Did you announce sir?
Yen
on your careful.
Yen twaso. Now you know read free here na yen announce the winner no.
Oh, Genesis 6.
Yeah, okay. Genesis 6.
Yes.
Okay, my name say obe sawe na.
Genesis 6.
Genesis 6. Okay. Until yenya the first winner no. Nipa bebre ne send Genesis 6 nipa bebre
se ne radi nu ne ho so bo nipa wa asase so na ye ni ya wona kuma mu Demonza ka se obi ade aye ne ya wona kuma mu is a serious matter se me ye obi bi pa na ye wo ya wa kuma mu serious
the winner no number is 0245146961 0245146961 and Sikapa sending a message congratulations send your momo number until you train say or best sending a momo number na fi what so you announce say we win what's any data into thanks what type of nti na ni data were off nti announce monitor show no winning na thanks na ba me sure say number no ba
nti obenya na alert
me mobile number no
dabi eno de ni de
ni momo name ne
dabi
about with the speed of light
what do I reply nti no it by the kind courtesy of do girls the do girls and if 50 cities in the very reflect this year
no the benom kwan o de be didi kama
so the better collection so I see be an order so chapel nti no nti yenchia o di kene ne wife
okay
and the family ni nyina say every Sunday be on the show
okay
omuboa in that regard
okay na mama ncha barber shop be a war was it a Skulesi barber shop at Tigo Junction Chronom na yenu Marcel na o kase o wa sorry na opie so ya de na won se barber shop bi wo ho
okay
nipa na biem pa de bia utie he always tune into tech whenever I pass by he needs a mention anti wakobusa ni din o say name ni Skulesi barber shop I wo Tigo Junction Tigo Junction road na wo Chronom ono nti ye chia why Skolesi barber shop wo Tigo Junction road to Chronom ye chia
ya manfo mfa ho no mkosisi o mo
mkosisi okay ye mfansi on ye ba na afia ba behwe
na o see players ni be justify o mo
ho o say at least 4 players there coach Otuado enyomo
why mo
I think afena jan na me hu say wabo ni din so
afena de enye nenu oba ba kire ye ya na ya have boy no okay say the last world cup the bia me site sa asemi you we ni rejecting no afei later na ye call friend for one of the junior teams
they be an rejecting no call up na wanya ya rejecting no
na ye ne den
but ya am friend no
ye ko pa chewo na Mourinho ni room jai ni ma ye ne de be ball qualify ye we ni dumping
they be an dumping no friend I am friend no
okay anu ya wo word me so me pese me choose say ye dumping no
say
ye to ne twene baby
ya ntona ntwene ba ya am friend no
and the boy was not happy me cry no me salute ni team no say
Oliver Tam
yes me salute o mo say o matumia you know I manage the situation ama even this call up wa ana because the guy and as unim says that time na near Copeno. You remember there were reports say Mourinho crash you. The guy is too young. I'm now trying to push him near there. Then we say we want to assemble a group of young guys. We beat me any qualification to the World Cup. You remember?
Yeah, me can't.
And he did boy. And the games of boy in the guy did so well.
Oh, sir, so well.
At least for the purpose now, you can find buy no. And I'm a boy.
Oh, me no ya agree.
And were you not impressed with Afenegine?
Oh, I was impressed with the ball na you know. But and I made the only baby I may know ya agree say ya antuna but ya am friend mum.
Okay, maybe. then you qualify for World Cup New Year. No. Near two naturally ye call up your friend. Say no one now pay. And ye ko buy. Ye buy I see under 23 or under 20. Ye ko friend one was him from under 23. Now see your best friend back in poa. Ye bo qualifiers near day now we didn't even call him Unity Cup.
Oh, but after you know, so unse you know say the form no be drop here. You know who even
because we
so what I say the form dropping say affair and the form a page no.
When him say national teams, sometimes omu protective players, projective players.
And they could be a ho.
Na Inaki Williams mu ade bia from ever since I am call up. Ye ko fine ki mu abano. Any Tariq Lam team ni ade. Ni so omu ya aginkwa. Ombeji yenkwa.
Yeah.
But all of them when they came, tell me,
more disappointed.
How many of them na impress here?
Big time.
The last time I call AFCON, Inaki Grame, my back pass, I am a share. But we keep calling them, and I'm a boy. So when you call a player, especially young player like that, not a one finance start under 20, not straight away. Uni say, well, you're ready enough to play for the Black Stars. No, abebo some few games in so our boy man, I'm for any agent. He was one of our top performers around that time.
Yeah.
Then we secure qualification to the World Cup. Now I call up Nidini.
And they say obibia ye be
qualify but him come so a bar ye can't and so obibia. Me I feel we didn't treat him well.
Okay, yen to so ye winner no Nensaka ni sika say payment received. Thank you to the Diodu girls. Thank you to Mr. Kanu. Awal Demonza says Kandi Kofila Abisika Pawalasi, Eugene, and Isku, and everyone. And to Wadaya say pa. Yababe Ghana Premier League matches.
This is our own. Let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. I say this is our own. Let's cherish our own. Division 1 League is back again. This is our own. Let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. This is our own. Let's cherish our own. Women's Premier League is back again. And the day what dog can one and EJ can one the ratio more every day what dog can one and EJ can one the ratio more since the days of Baba Yara, we've been there.
Kenti Ababe Ghana Premier League matches no and actions ahodo ebekoso ewo Lake Centers no Legon Cities any Hasselfolk game no yenkoti ensema coach Abubakar Watara for Hasselfolk waka e dey afa match no.
We are preparing well because it's one of the top game again. It's Legon City, you know, these people are disturbing all the big teams. So we are prepared well to go face them on Sunday seriously. You know, when the goat is die, you don't fear the knife again. You see, this is the problem. But don't say it's that you see, the Accra Lions, the way it is disturbing us, you can't say it's the bad team.
You'll be without your goalkeeper on Sunday.
Well, unfortunately, Sasarin is not there for this match. Is out. But we have somebody who can do it. I encourage them. I know the boys can make it.
Okay, Coach Abubakar Watara and Motene can go visit Otie Bena Madam for Watarabu say when the goat is die, he doesn't fear the knife. Just say
Kambacho can be him said you can.
I say when the goat is die, sana memetino. He doesn't fear the knife.
When the goat is die.
Sana memetino.
Okay,
we are preparing well because it's one of the top game again. It's Lagos City. These people are disturbing all the big teams. We are prepared well to go and face them on Sunday seriously. When the goat is die, you don't fear the knife again.
Okay, son okay. Also, when the goat is die, he doesn't fear the knife again. He's a punching the also.
Say, okay. The phobia for media copy use mobile make catch room say Watara bet now next season on try say ombe manaka so what ni kama so hu omumani say French nso no obeka omumani nka na omumpe obi no translate so because sometimes I feel say or struggle with English no and the point no person will make is not able to make it clear.
Okay.
So
okay.
That thing is very important. I say do zebu. Kofa zebu. Translate man.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. And I think we should do it that way.
Okay, Karim Zito on Asante Kotoko any mediama game no yenti ensema wakandi afa.
Well, I think the normal win. Because if this is supposed to be our last game, we should make them happy before we leave. So nothing but winning deserve to be given to them. Nothing else. I know Mediama, I know the quality they are having. Even though the moment doesn't favor them, but I know they have good players, good sense of judgment. And when it comes to consistency, I think Mediama also stand tall. They try to keep their players. So when you see them play, you will just enjoy it. If Tarsiers do that, the match will be very, very fine and then very competitive.
Okay, yes, I know. And in Sama Karim Zito, Eddie Atuja Alpha Mediama game now. Okay, Ibrahim Tanko, a coach for Mediama Sporting Club on Nso Akasa Eddie Alpha. And there, every gamer, Ebeba Baba Yara Sport Stadium. Yente coach Ibrahim Tanko.
Yeah, well, I think the target is to go and have a very good game in Kumasi. I think this is the first game that is going to be live since I took over. And definitely it's a motivation enough for the players to give their best. So definitely we are going to Kumasi, to take a point or 3 points, definitely.
Okay, Ibrahim Tanko, coach Edema Mediama Sporting Club, and I'm Moten can internet 3 p.m. Matches near Bebaswa, Sante Kotoko. Any Mediama Sporting Club, Legon Cities, any Hasselfolk, Brecum Chelsea, any Gold Stars, Holy Stars, any Nations, Karela United, Ebesha Young Apostles, Accra Lions, any Dreams, Samatex, any Ediana, Heart of Lions, any Bechem United, ena Edi Ebeboeni. Kotoko ne Mediama game no, the likes of Saka Dauda, Justice Blay, any Samba O'Neill, Omunyina Bemesi game no, due to accumulation of cash, no, any senior eti ewo ehonum. Fina confirm say Holy Stars any Nations game no ebeba live on TV. Holy Stars any Nations game no ebeye live on TV. Tieno any day through our eba. Yebetwa so ye kan about Ghana Premier League no yenya Hasselfolk omo supporters mpanyimfo ni bi ewo fie ha. Yeni omo eba betwetwe nkomo. Menim say bi bebre na muni momo. Nti yebeba be din komo e de afa Hasselfolk omo season na afi nhye bia empanyifo aye eno nso ebetimi aba so nyina no ye de eho ensem ebebremo ewo show no so. Okay, na yenko na empanyifo no introduce omo homaye na dwumedia omo de eba no na yenhwe senior pacho bibia boko de
nyame adom me hu na ache
me hu ache eja mete wonka from mehu a TV so Hasselfolk edumia no
nyina from me na
no kre
yes is sunya so mo ka program ti yenka sunya so mo sanity
we Kobe Jones pacho position no NCCPR okay me boss ba ko afia opanyi akwaba megidi se bibia boko pacho mpeso wa bodi enu position na o take from a tier for Santima ne Ghana fo nyina obi a ehu
your friend me Kasimawa Osman chapter O chairman and deputy NCCPR me na me deputy Kobe Jones yeah
sure say dina mutie ne hia any introduction be bia Hustle folk supporters in penny for no come on or make sure say has team no move na move some penny for open you so be bodina
or no be ba o we say mama introduce ni
okay
open ono na oni ni bedi nkomo
okay
yeah there
okay
has no bobo kwa ye dem na ye mu adwuma
okay
me name nya Kasim
ya sure
na ye be so ye nwa bakota ya chi ono so ha me bo ndi ye chiri
okay
say and the has igina kono ye na Legon City
oh so dey muda ho
muda ho sa match bi enu muda ho
Abubakar Tara say when the goat is die he doesn't fear knife.
Oh, okay. That's yes.
Say aboa ne bewu a
so se kan. International say on be high.
Okay. Okay, baba so ntima me musa no. Na me nko na me musa ni straight.
Okay, all right.
Na me musa say when Yusuf Abdullahi.
Ne otu anim.
Ne otu anim a oba be ka ne ho nsem e de akere etiefo ene Ghana for ne Hustle folk supporters nyina.
Awa. Mate.
Mr. Awal, good morning.
Good morning.
Me dasi ene akwanya ya for the amame. Mechia Otec atiefo nyina na machia Hustle folk abusia ko so nyina ne Hustle folk mpanimfo Asate region regional chairman, chapter chairman ne supporters nyina mechi obia.
Okay.
Nokre Medin de Yusuf Abdullahi.
Okay.
Na me free me bo father there fan.
Okay.
Yeah, me free chrome you know so. Me free brown half na me say free friends in Tamale.
Tamale. Oh, okay.
Yes. Mpapa free Tamale.
Okay.
Na mama so free
brown half. Okay.
Aje ho na mama sorry na me ko school kakra ho na masan akoto aso your friend is saying me papa kuro.
Okay.
Yes. Na see ade akra na mete ebo me bra. Me chia me yire ne me maso nyina. Me yire ne me ma mo akra.
Okay.
Ho na ye nyina.
So family nyina o
me family nyina.
E wa akra.
Okay. Ho na yete. Me chi obi bia na weka se Yusuf nso me so be ye adwuma kakra. The tintin ma wo mabra bom no ba ko ne kuyayo farming.
Okay, farming. Okay.
Me ye farming, me ye both animal farming and crop
farming.
Wow. Yes. And no pa ho a me ye transport business so kakra. Na the ekura me kese pa so na ye construction me ye construction.
Okay.
Yes. Nti me wo company me me construction which is Abdaco Ghana Limited. Yes. You see a dying. Yeah. In fact, which day as I say, and I say, your friend is saying, we hear BBC obey your one.
Okay.
Yeah, a baby, I'm come.
Okay.
Nanya Nuntin and
yeah, sure.
Okay. Abdullah, no, when I'm so making a catch.
Okay, very well. Very well.
And no, when your mamma,
yeah, beba matching, but I did true a demo a bar higher or because of NCC. Yenim se encha bato ebekɔ so na oyo obi a o pese ugina na ye to so abane you as NCC chairman na obi bebusa renti na o pese ye to aba you na obeye NCC chairman for Hustle folk supporters.
Okay, unia medase pa biem Hustle folk abusia ko no so yeso ye kase pa adehye nintreni atitri like mpanimfo adefo akase pa e wo Hustle folk mu na enam e bia no ma 102 bia team no ye nansa into na ma aso bia ate akoda we na metin chen ama hu se da bi me sure se nimdie ne a friend saying o papa bia me wo ma me ho any team no me so metimi aba exhibit ama like the yehu no dada the yehu a atwa mu no ye betimi asan de aba ende ekosi say ye nka ne no bo house of folk din na ba bia ada din because we are the mother of all clubs.
Sure.
Club bi ni Ghana hasi obeka say ono aye bi dance Ghana house of folk we.
Sure.
Nti say ye nananom ye ma boyen say you know. Nti ama obi ati akoda na me mo obi ankranche say Abdullah Yusuf. Me from abanwa na me bom modern say me nimpanimfo board no ene your friend is saying supporters ni nyina no aye adwuma bom say dey be ya house of folk e be gina brane na yakoye dedem.
Obi say dey na obetimi aye stronko e dey abo house of folk NCC dey ntia me busa wa kan say those days house of folk NCC ne sorry a to me say be aye din so move with the team omutimi storm I mean venues in the towns ma utimi se kroni shake but say ni o ma aba form ofi say dey na obetimi aye stronko the revival NCC no
me da say unia de beye ene de wo say ye no de me sure say wo bi adwin mu nenso entesu ngu anante o ye bibia e wo say wo ho say we na me ye na hase na me ko hase nso na mpese medru ene say ye wo supporters oba supporters no mu a your leaders our supporters which is the chapter leaders the chapter chairmans your bar chapter no your regional chairmans as in your national chairman it is hard to me your chairman akosi the last supporter impo wo ye supporter won nipples no me sure say okura na ehia chen ba kofo na ye den ya tu ne din say on na ye chairman as on na ye say no ohu de me sure no enti no e wo say ye hwe say RCC no any NCC ena friends saying chapter chairman so no ye nyina be kan bom na ya den ya ye adesronku bia na ye ta ye na ya jai no ye de be ba sese endembre mu na ya ya ma na ye fe ama obi anso ahu se house of folk nkan house of folk no esan ba abetena se eno pa ho a enka bom we no nto aso ano no enka bom like unity no e was say e very 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 important. Ya bedo omo kura house of folk every tete omo maye ne se baton tete we no makram na omo de abema we na we so de ama we na we so de ama we se abeduru ye na togwe so nana ye mechiawo enda anopai ye da na se pa na ye ma no nso ye do ma se oma qualify to the premier ayi nana ni nyina no minim se with your wisdom house of folk be call ayi en kra na me di nkomo bi na me se nana de me fe ye me de kra ne say papa yi say enye team kra na oye ena watimi agada ma young girls yi together na say bosumi bi onya bibi kakra mo no me sure say ade bia in fact papa no oye ade a regardless of whatever mo na baso nia yemma no so yemmo no me sure say ebo adwen say ebo na ena house of folk ebe konkan yes na eno pa ho so a won say supporters no ye nyini said the American no mpanimfo esu mu ade ma ebi mo saa na abeduru yen so na ye ya bisa yen so ye de hwan na ye de kwa akoma no hwan ene ye de be ma no ansa ye so ye free ho so de me kire no ene future supporters e wo say ye man koda no e ben team no e wo say nkoda no enya dofronko bi e ma team no na ye be ne sen yes de be ne say e be ko schools no they say Accra ye be sha ati Africa Accra around stadium hono osu mamobi ene your friend is saying Nima edeko yeah Jamestown ene Bukum sa side ni nyina Labadi ni osu no school say ho hono ye ne headmasters no be kwa akotran say say be ya betimi ahie omo na ebia phobia pictures friend is saying or players no pictures ene mpanimfo no pictures na be a player na coach bi na akosra friend in school no na abo hu dawura kire mo self as of folk 80 o mu ai player bi akosra mo say we ni asema city say asare ko blaster say no e de na city schools we ni say on e chema Ghana say ni say in fact akura no nyina no sa ne o ma no
yes e be kan team amana do has
team no amana ben house team no so ntino the American say ye nyina enye bakofo eye ade bi e wo say nyina kabom ni eye the only thing we can do ne say ye be yi bako say pani then so the akani nyina no eye nyina your responsibility say be say saa de no e be ba so.
Okay, me sa ba hobium mamenko me am namesake Mr. Awal Kasim ho first deputy general secretary, right?
No,
deputy PRO. Okay, deputy PRO. Mamemra ho mona mone Mr. Yusuf Abdullahi enam menim dien na obetimi aka de afan ho.
Yo ya kase ebeka Yusuf wunsama ebia is a woman ya fan say woman more time, but in short you know sabi oyobia as far as one NCC for cry is concerned no wabo NCC a lot is our backbone. We are very very supportive as far as NCC your program is concerned. It got to a time it be an issue now say yes organized supporters across stadium crowd what I say now hard because at a point when club on embo no homebody no and my supporters so die supporters no mumba stadium we will not create because sometimes it's very miserable. You be call away say you see if Rebecca say okay you need to say a chama be friend no you be say do 2 buses score okay 2 buses mafaka na wa man 2 buses na e de call you be call you be Accra na say bia you organize supporters at a point in time no I say oh okay remember 2 buses chapter almost every week chapter you kwa your dramas no omo like ocho musica motivate you
okay
what I say enti wo hwe ninjuma awaye I can't remember the last time a supporter o decide say and say obo team no samo beti na yesi has supporter bi wa ma team no
wakoye
20,000 wakoye donation say I'm at the place in the last time a match any brekum koboy after the match he gave them 6,000.
Okay Mr. Yusuf
yes okay. I know what I say o ma technical team enti over the years but o de no wate na say o kwako na say woni obi a oni owo akodi a automatically before you step on the battlefield you are defeated. Enti ye hwe an ehun se no papa we ni modern bo obo no already say ye de ne ba na obedi NCC and say obedi office ade a me sure say obeboa na I'm telling you say would you see House of Folk ever panic to my prefer next season. Yes
okay Kobi amemra where Mr. Yusuf only has supporters in the komo among them omugidi say if there's any person among supporters now obetimi abema NCC na sorry ayo no a mo na mo ben no menim de na on so obetimi aka fa na
I would say some of us we have a lot of experience or NCC adwuma at least be no yate adwuma na see ye adwuma no so nyo obi a adwuma ne da na koma so nyo obi a opetim nasam na team ne da na koma so and you see enye bibia keke but obi a o pepa no so bitima ye adwuma and they said our Kasim kan no me kasa me kan me as me repeat the oka no me person me repeat it. I want the shine to be on him because onona supporters no voters no ebehwe no ato aba no me feel say nipa me hu onimu no me nyame na wo se meka I was say nipa mo experience no said na Kasim Kano he's done so many things but not on the quiet or he'll be a ogazo or ya de krompese obi be obeti so nti me can some donations ne ma ya boy team ne players ne coaches all right na so de unim ye coaches so ma ba twam no ma ho nyina oni o kasa obeka na say by that time cry no I'm not sure so no cry no I na dwen say opposite lady supporters but you see so wo pepa e wa di bi ho na wa koma wo ho a wo ben ni yi a utimi ye ni yi se ne be ya o consent na de mpanyimfo so betie So, and we think that is best fit. I mean, at this time, no, your chairman, Chairman Everything could be, no. We believe that he's the right man. Between a year, Jumano. I'm a house of supporters in any aji.
Yusuf, say what enye omonkwa like ukwa bontone has for no ekasa omo believe we say una obetimi ababema NCC no asa peja ekesi bi minim your vision me pese me hu short vision for the NCC no where the can be any hustle folk team na nkasa se nyame adom na mre no so ne to aba na you as the NCC chairman a dia ne dia na office en menimi an obetimi aye abo team no
I can for baby say ye besi so a anka share o ma so what say wa go bi fie na o ma yensu ana se ensa bia no ma wo ma no kapo no edan finfin de ode ma no ensu no edan finfin wo say wo dwun say uwi obesan ama obi tanko be ma obi anka obehye ne ma se de be ya wo num wi anum say wo san agi api dear Tierney say, I dear din will be as a pan say, well, I can't fool. Edding pa, and yell beer, Neddy man of crab me, I'm it here, Edding mammy pa. Now, sen come was sa, Subino, any sa, I didn't know me one, can never come for me home. I can't free, but be a may edding, me shall see free, I may boy Timono. I know bin him. Obia crying him, say, many wine. See, yeah, my bommy dean say, me de. Yusuf Abdullah mepe NCC chairman no. People will go back. It will reflect in people's mind. Ombekai me, I know. So many people ombekai me. No omunim me say me nie. Be di nimpo no omunim. Say within the saying and as say no omunim. And omunim no ma bi kura si and say me. Ah omunim di no and omunim mai no. Nti say there. Me message na me pictures. Ene your friend is saying me daru ya me boy. Amanfo be hu me. No man who say asemasi wonie na omo manya akwanya ne o makasa de mpanimfo me mo bi adi mpanimfo na na yeden ehye me kran say me na metimi abeden abeka tim na bom abeka bibia bom na yeden ya konkoden ama na yeyi na de e wo se yedikan ye pa ne say ye bema RCCs no ye bema omutumi kase pa
regions no
okay ye bema omutumi kase pa se de be ya team kura free akra ba ewo sa region ni mu a omo behu se team no sori ne ba bi o mbeda ba bi e wo so omo fa de omo bedi e wo so omo hu se sei na ekọ na omo sisi omo ho atwen team no na nsa yi entansi then so me sure say me ba ye bebom amasa ne omo no ayeye said ye be ya at least say your friend is saying in support of me your friend is saying me bedi friend is saying the NCC na me chama ebia metimi aboa na omaye omatoto no omayi ansa team no kra heden abedru nti omo be strong said they be supporters no they will feel like team no yen dia team no yen dia like oh yes na say oh charge ebia center line wa crowd so fo oh charge ni 200,000 trust me supporter be betu ya ball no ene wo say ball so ye fe players bia ebi wo ho a no a good player obetimi dey supporters aba ye be hu in collaboration with the management ene your friends a board no ebetimi akọ twisa players aba no ma be showcase di omo wo ne dey atwi supporters e dey eden e dey ama your friends team no so one who dey make sure no so I think these are some of the things I had to akwan mu a ebe bo team na mana eden
see akọ obi send message about so kan opa season started has in your first win no on my team no 10,000 cedis 2 goal scorers and almost be 1,000 cedis each and a goalkeeper for keeping clean sheet almost catch say a man for be sending messages but if Neoma why they are
very good
has team
me do me ba the intia me do mass so ne ayini say na make no mintimi kan for me ho ha na me sure say senke players to say obi to say old captain Fatao
yeah
ono kra malusu no number nan say be me sure say wo normal friends say obeka so wo me number so on dem sure eyo mo sa old players no caliber amon kwa no sa we no any boadu time sa players no e de ba Abubakar time we nyina no say omo na eto aba nka trust me menye dem menye campaign they know what I can do for them omunim de ya meye ena me nso de me mpɛ ne sɛ me ya de na wo de camera si me so ɛno ya na me mpɛ sɛ me twa obi ade pa na o twa yi na me mpɛ ti na nse ya me so me ba na aja omo me 1 or 2 videos we know na we are push ama me na we are push ama me na mo so okay so this is how I was you know
painful me no nso omo kan ho de onni problem
no correct
menim say share bi wo election da ben na e ba so
election there your elections committee omo na e show mo say nya NCC no ye the election your elections committee na em say season no be ba na wie season be na wie ya elections committee no the modalities no be ba am come publish crans and season na be na wie but you bet abane be ba so before the next season
na start
we na all kind na obisa me question yi na ma ye on say mpanimfo yi omo old executives what I say the old executives they have their own ups and downs omo ba bi omo homo no more
just like in any institution or
that is how it is
be a governance
so one would make sure no but one say me as me fan say me be leader na say Kobe me my year me communicator a year officer nya de ono pe na obeye de me pese oye no e na obeye di fan say o under Elvis role e no play oba under Abdullahi as ebia a friend saying PR ne style no be different
obiane
ne policy ni ayi o de make sure because ye adwuma ma team no ama na nyankonimdie bi ama team na ya kondo and this say me ka say ye ne say na ye ne say ya trust me meet me after board meeting after supporters meeting na ya timi call off because you are going way from ya kwan mu so how dey make sure nti ye mpe leader obeka say we ya ye memfi no ono play no road abi me nye sa de no and ye me team a mete anaso obi obeba be pray to me bia under this NCC no na say me pa me be ye a year trust me they are going my way nti obi failure is me not them
okay chama em some komo ya debate ye mre nti time so but ene haso folk ne Lagos City so we dey muda ho
pa eno na me twen so be mama kwanya mama bo muda ro me
na we dey mo bebre
Abubakar say
Abubakar say when a goat is die he doesn't fear knife
odwan wawu no wonsuro sika
sanity
no correct
o say na no kra mo ne akra line
so abo bia so be wu a opre so what dey say nti mayen kan sa
okay
yenko all out omo ye bebo no legon nti omo Madina ene your friend is saying ahie sa your friend is saying e call la pass no mo ne hie no nyina denta no nyina no at least omumra they should come in their numbers na we are yanya last 2-3 matches ye lose ye ball no so as a pick up nti omumra mehwe ade fefe the boys no betimi aye na Lagos City there ye be show mobile almost
okay ma me come name na just a minute na the minim de obeka twa
name unim say chapter o there enimia you know unim ye trademark you know ebi a wo bia no ese tie nka aha nti makobi amani last comment na me fa there say me trademark na me fa to so atase
okay kobi ma memra na Alhaji Musa Bobby or a strong house fan pa or take affordable house no
okay
or say menchia mu nyina
ya da mu nyina se kroma the house ne there me dey be ka house supporter e Kumasi
sure
because send your supporter house Kumasi no akra in support team nisa and that is a fact because house in kwan e be bo Kumasi ne we ni a supporters team jet team ni kwan sa could be very much e o tech
yeah
omo na mfomo
yeah
Jaman kwa I mean in Accra enti Kumasi supporters dey inform ni ago
okay
and almost support so man ye fe
okay
e be sure mo say paibo mo bo ma team no next season your target is Beji League I'm telling you today take it from me your target for next season any management share any board share you bisa omo say Beji League yen so say paper no enti supporters nyina fan to your team they was here Beji League next season players was a bem ebeba
inshallah okay name
Arose be quiet and don't be silly we are the famous house of folk
we never say that. I say leve is a mighty team. I say leve is a mighty team. I say leve is a mighty team. Arose, arose, arose. Be quiet and don't be silly. We are the famous house of foes. We never say that. Why la la ko, la la ko, la la ko. Why la la ko. Eye si de no ta la lete. Awo asewo 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 sonko. Eye o ya ko we. Bunche 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 bunche.
That's it. Alaji Musa Bobby was say we are befro. So ni mo pa. Was it last season? Muni bechim na mo be born no Baba Yara Stadium. Now you should pick up Blueby. Na one ni nyina kra na ma na mo ye. Nti we show na so befro. So wo de so na NCC no o be contested dia and on be make sure say has full nyina no beto ama.
Inshallah.
Yeah that's it. Senior yam fancy ya da mu nyina ma so nya birthdays no na yen sorry Eugene and the birthdays no bebre yen na yen sorry the edikan no say happy birthday to Portia Boama who stays at Apatrapa. Portia Boama Ote Apatrapa. Okay, from Okofro Ban our UK. Na chese Portia Yankupon Shira why and na your birthday Yankupon mon ho ban na onye okese na ade bi esi woni su bia no entimi emrem who say Portia Boama so nice lady no fefe hwe ni span na okay nti Portia Boama o Apatrapa we free Okofro Ban our UK. Okay. Next one no or say happy birthday to Christo set or say Esiama Oko Glorious Nyame Bechere International School Ewa Atonsu Ahensan from his auntie Gloria Abena Esubontin Sikapa Enti Christo set or say Esiama ene your birthday. Yeah, we show happy birthday. Why? Nyankopon enshirao bebre. Okay, we so say then or say happy birthday to Grace of Ntotroso. Grace of Ntotroso. Grace of Ntotroso. And happy birthday to Grace of Ntotroso from Kaka Silver FM. And Grace one Ntotroso, nice lady. We a special birthday from Kaka or Silver FM. We also say happy birthday to Queen Star of Goso. Queen Star or Goso and your birthday. You will show up happy birthday. We every Kaka or Silver FM. The next one will say happy birthday to Officer Joyce Ntiamwa. Officer Joyce Ntiamwa. We a police assistant. Our Dompasi police station. We every year near Evans a JC Kappa. Ayeneno. Ewo Otec 102.9Fm. Anti Officer Joyce Ntiamwa. We a police assistant. Our Dompasi police station. Yeah, we show happy birthday. We also say happy birthday to Michael Ofosue Friye, Deputy Managing Editor for Daily Banner Newspaper and External Media Relations Manager for Calvary Charismatic Center. And to Michael Ofosue Friye, our Deputy Managing Editor for Daily Banner Newspaper. Yeah, we show happy birthday. The next one also happy birthday to my boss, Starboy. Yes, Starboy, and your birthday. We every Kofinsia and Queen Bella. Omunyina we show happy birthday. The next one also happy birthday to my mom, Mrs. Grace Ofosu Abibio, former tutor at Trempe College, now in Columbus, Ohio, United States of America, from her son, Ejay Buache. And Mrs. Grace Fosu Abibio, and your birthday. Yeah, we show happy birthday. Nyankopon enshira pan ye. When so every year Nana Frimpon Ziga a ɔwɔ Kesbin FM, Kesbin TV, and Kesbin Media. Na Nana Frimpong Ziga, say happy birthday to Mama Efia of a Hinsign Baptist or your fish seller at Asafo Market Kumasi. From your children, Obaya, Ewurama, Nanaya, and the grandson, Nana Owusu. No munyina say aging grace. Inti Mama Efia awo Ahinsai Baptist, Oton fish, ewa Asafo Market. Oma ni nyina say omo we show happy birthday. Nyankopon nhyira no nya wokese na oma de esu ani su bia emra so we efrimia minua Nana Frimpong Ziga awo Kesbi Media na ode aba. Sikapa say happy birthday to you, to Asante Mensa Eugene. Hey, your former producer Asante Mensa Eugene, your former producer, na your birthday. Yeah, we show happy birthday. Okay, and Eugene East Coast so there we are Stanford Heroes FC. Omo the Christopher Babonsu first international tournament ever. Okay, ni Coast Club on enti omo we tournament ever. So nyame adoma eba so Tuesday 3rd June na cheso chinechi ya any Wednesday 4th June. Ewo Broncon Park. Afrancho Broncon. Yes, Broncon. Okay, Afrancho Broncon Park. Eho and aside Jumedi and Air Basso. Nyame adoma 8 a.m. on Tuesday na Airshas into way Christopher Babonsu. Aha, ne first international tournament organized diama ne club or boy Ghana into way Stanford Heroes FC. And on this Jumedi way the Air Basso. Yadi Jumedi and Isia. Yada Munina Masi, Yakramo, Yadobi Biasi.